Welcome, everyone, to Let's Get On With It Live, where we have been known to play a video game or two in our lifetime. My name is Grimith, and we are back here broadcasting with something new, something different. A Date with Death. This is a romance chat simulator. You fight against and romance the one hunting for your soul in this video game. You potentially date the Grim Reaper himself. It is a free game with paid expansion content, including some uncensored hot sexy times with the Grim Reaper. I have never played this before, and I'm just using the base game. No spoilers, no gentle nudging, no backseating. This is not a viewer democracy game. I can handle chatting up the Grim Reaper. Like, I know how to chat up death. It's almost as if this is in my area of expertise. Frankly, it might be masturbation. I can't say for sure. Game is in the Rinpy engine. I can tell because of its layout, because of how the settings look. And I took a look at the game folder. Definitely a Rinpy engine game. There's a toggle for stream safe music. It popped up a notification for me the first time I launched the game. We're going to keep that on. So you playing this on your own, the game may very well sound different. And yeah, we're going to go with it and see what happens. I've adjusted the music down a little bit. I don't know how the rest of the volume is on the rest of the tracks, but that's going to be like. Let's get cracking. You've always been a perfectly ordinary person. An ordinary person with an ordinary job and an ordinary apartment. That is, putting aside some of the strange occurrences that happen around you. Who hasn't been involved with a train crash, a house fire, a hurricane, and a parachute-related skydiving issue, all in the span of a few months, after all? You've always been this way. You've found yourself in many unlucky situations, but come out unscathed every time. Friends and family have always called you lucky, but at this point you don't even bat an eyelash at these occurrences. A piano falls from a 6-story building above you, you simply step to the side. You trip on your shoelace and fall down a flight of stairs, not even a scratch. It's on one of these unusually ordinary days when you arrive home and look into your mirror. What do you see? It's time for character design. I get to design myself. Yes. Let's fucking go. What kind of things do we have available to us? Oh yeah. What kind of outfits do we have? What can we bring to the table here, you know? We have some downloadable content outfits. Our different hairstyles for the front and the back, by the looks of things. Doesn't look like bald is an option. Noteworthy for that. Oh, that looks good. What kind of eyebrows do we have here? We'll keep what it was on. Eyes? We'll do these eyes as well. Lips? What can we... We have a lot of lip options. We have more lip options than we have eyes and eyebrows. Lips are very important. Okay. Let's cycle through some lips. We have some different tones, different lipsticks. These are the lips we started with. And this is with them having some various shades. And we're showing your teeth. And there's definitely a fang there. Fang gang. Introspective, don't be assigning genders like that. That's fucked up. That's right, curmudgeon. I do like these full lips. I do. I think I'm gonna stay away from them though. I like them too much. We'll actually go with the lips that we had with the default. Noses? Okay, we don't have that panoply of noses. Hair, you need to get out of my way for a sec, okay? Go with this hair for a moment, so I can look at these noses. Give me this nose. Oh. You can come back now, hair. What do we have here for facial adornments? Some freckles and some blushing and some beauty marks. Okay. And you can have all of them on or all of them off. Understood. But you're going to have that base, the coloration there. And we have some other adornments we can put on too. Oh man, that's... Look at those cute caps. We're gonna have like a bow, some cat ears, some earrings, a wedding wreath. These glasses I hate just looking at because they have rims. They have underneath frames, and that is an unacceptable design. But Grimith, it shows off the eyes. No, it's a shitty design. Everyone hates it. Everyone who's a reasonable, cromulent person hates this. I am a glasses snob. This is something that genuinely bothers me. We're gonna throw those in the trash. These perfectly fine. Oh, some really cute bows. Really cute bows. And some headphones, earmuffs, gigantic fucking things. All right. More piercings. And more bows. Okay. I can do my pronouns. All right. Give me some masculine pronouns. Give me a male gender. And give me a masculine lean for descriptive words. I am male presenting. Let's go back to this outfit here. Oh, we can bulk up, my friends. Hell yeah. It's time. We don't have to have that female presenting blush. There you go, introspective. I did that for you. You don't have to be so curmudgeonly now. This eye color, we can be heterochromatic. Kind of give me these icy blue eyes. We'll go with that. We can't choose our own like custom eye color. These are our options. I think out of these, we're gonna go with a blue. That way we can counterspell the Grim Reaper's red eyes. My eyebrows aren't the same color as my hair, which that's fine, you know, that can happen. What do I give me like a black hair? Am I like I haven't even changed like the back hair at all. Do I just want to keep this hair? I don't know. I kind of like this look. See what kind of other options we have. I do like this. This is not practical for my life. I keep my long hair tied up. Let it flow in a ponytail. That way it's not over my fucking eye because I enjoy seeing with my glasses on that have upper frames but no lower frames because that's a good design. That makes sense of this world. But, like, this bit's pretty short for this bit to be so long, you know? Just, like, this really, like, long, like, piece. I could go with this. That matches up. It's almost as if this piece here matches up with this piece. Like, this piece over here might match up with this piece. I believe you made mention about your hair lengths yesterday, Carmine. Sometime recent. Can I take a look at the DLC outfits? No, it just gives me a browser pop-up straight to purchasing it. So, I'm more of like a button-down shirt kind of guy. I'm also not much of a sweater guy, given where I live. I'm fine with layering, though. I like this look. For whatever, you know, reason. Do I want to change my skin tone? You know what? I'll keep that. Yeah, this looks fine. There's a belt there you can see. Looks like there's a belt across the board on everything. It's all good. I just, you know, observe details. I'm torn. You know, this adds some, you know, extra sprigs of color. Fuck color. There we go. We're gonna have this hair. It's gonna be black with these blue eyes. Facial hair? No, we don't. We don't. There's no room for that facial hair here. We can't. I can have freckles and beauty marks, moles. Nothing to that extent there. I keep my hair wrapped up. Some glasses. That's these hat adornments, like other hair like accessories, are really cute. There's my eyes are sparkling. It's distracting, frankly. It's fucking distracting. Some piercings. Look edgy. Okay, Olive. Restore findings. Back to these lips, though. Do I want to, like... Maybe I will add some coloring, yeah? I might. Yeah, let's give me some of that. I don't want to look like I I don't want to look like I was giving head to a clown, you know, but I think I like this. It's working for me. Beautiful, handsome, captivating, or custom leaning. I can have custom pronouns. And then gender male, female, non-binary. This will do it for me. Ooh, yeah. I thought that would be a random thing. I wasn't sure, though. Probably should have tried to save the game first. I can't use a mouse wheel to roll back. What have I done? I did this. Well, it's a good thing I actually know how to do this pretty quickly now. And hey, we saw how a different look could be. Yeah, I'll keep that nose. Nothing's on this page. And then nothing's on here. Bam. Recreated. There's some things with a bunch of sliders, you know, like Sims 4, or, you know, a later Sims game, for example. Like, oh god, what have I done? Oh wait, go back. Undo. I defaulted to, like, I could just mouse wheel that back, right? No, there may not be a... I would probably have to edit a file to enable mouse wheel for this RenP engine game. It's probably not on by default. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. Good enough to continue. Cool. Hold on, I gotta go to next page from here. I was like, arrow? First name. Well, I'm gonna have to do a different name than what I typically do for things, because Grim Reaper doesn't really work, huh? We're gonna... We'll dust off Clovis here. Clovis Ravenor. Here we go. Grim. We'll be a Clovis. Because I can't be Grim. It's just... No. Clovis. And, favorite animal? I mean, a sphinx? Excuse me? You know, we'll go with bunnies. You know, in real life, I would gravitate toward dogs. I've been around cats, dogs, and birds in my lifetime, but also have had a hamster in the house before. I have plenty of bunnies, though. Plenty of bunnies. Plenty of bunny petting, and I think that's fitting here. Raccoon, absolutely the fuck not. Raccoons, those fucking entitled pricks. Raccoons who tap on my front porch door to be like, hey, bitch, it's food time, and then waddle back off into the tree line and wait for me to dump food out there. Raccoons to whom I offer cotton candy so that they can dip it in the water dish and have it disintegrate in their paws. Absolutely not. Click here to input your character bio. You can update it along the way. That's the bio. We're gonna save my photo. Oh yeah, save screenshot, baby. Let's go. Yeah, the entirety of 1,000-Year-Old Vampire. You love my Stardew Valley rants? I'm glad. Like, you know, I have a friend who lives in Denmark that I've enjoyed, like, role-playing with and playing Stardew Valley with. And she's like, yeah, I love, like, the idea of, like, raccoons. They're so cute and adorable and everything. And I'm like, yeah, that's someone who doesn't actually have to deal with real-life raccoons. I get to design my room, too? Ooh. Okay. Let's go with some blue walls. Add some color to the room. How do I want my desk to look? So it's either this, or this. We're gonna have some plant life on it. I like this. This is more... I got more space. And our bed color could match like everything. We'll go with a bit of a different splash, though, with color. Go with some green there. And I can add items from various sets. Polaroids, not so much. Fairy lights, I'm not thinking so either. Plant lover, we've got the one. There's the bunny. Look at the bunny. Look at the rabbit. Oh. Posters. Good night. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, this room has already got enough shit in it. Things on the walls, especially things over the bed. Ooh, different music track. Let's go. We'll do this. I like that too. I'm tall enough to reach that. I have concerns about that shit falling on very valuable electronic equipment or me while I'm at the chair. There, I'll add one thing. Adore some string lights. I'm all right with string lights. We have a lot going on in this room. You're like, oh, something could be over the bed. I'm like, something could be over the bed, yes. That isn't, like, heavy. Oh no, I removed that. I'm just not feeling anything here. Some moons? Moon phases, moon slices? Not really feeling it. Fuck it, let's just add some other things too from the poster set. There, we did it. I got an achievement. First chance at death, create your first MC. Hell yeah. Let's save the game. Use right mouse button to access your RenP menuing. Got our door. Renovate an appearance. Your pet. Name your pet. Oh. 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 Die. I can't. I just don't. I don't have names. Hugs. I tell you what. We'll take this moment here. Let's open up the Viewer Rewards tab. Power-ups and channel points. Let's go to Manage Power-ups and channel points. Let's add a custom reward. We'll say this can only be redeemed one time. Background color is fine. The price, we'll set it at an unreasonable 100,000. Name your bunny after me. I will name my bunny after you. In this game. There. Done. It's on. Yep. My channel point redemption has been enabled. I'll leave the bunny alone. I said I'll leave the bunny alone. I'm going to load the game now. We have not clicked on it. Then you don't have to redeem it. See? I warn people when they make poor life choices. We can pick a new book to read. We could change the music. Just streamer friendly, because we have that toggle on. We have a plant. We're going to water it. I got an achievement for watering my plant. You swear you almost hear it saying thank you. Thank you. A ding comes from your laptop. You take a look at what you expected to be an email. Instead, you find yourself face to face with a strange app you've never seen before. You look at it for a moment before hitting the X in the corner of the program. I guess I'll just ignore it for now, or I'll deal with it later. These are both the same thing. I'll deal with it later. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Your apartment is on the 5th floor of a downtown apartment building. There's nowhere you want to go at the moment, but you overhear some talking on the other side in the hall beyond. You don't know your neighbors very well yet. Perhaps now is a good time to learn more about them? Yeah, let's eavesdrop. You put your ear to the door, straining through the wood to hear the words being spoken beyond. Oh, I guess we're just going to listen through the door. Hear the sound of someone knocking, then a door opening. Sorry to disturb you. I just moved in down the hall and I had a package meant for you delivered to my apartment. A deep, rich voice floats through the door. Oh my gosh, I thought the package got lost. I really can't thank you enough. The other voice responds, light and somewhat airy. Well, it gave me a chance to introduce myself to you, so I'd call it a good luck on my part. Here, all yours. Thanks again. The voice throws off. Oh, my apologies. My name is... The voice is muffled for a moment as the elevator dings and you miss the next few words. Your humble servant. The second voice laughs. I feel like I owe you something for having to bring that heavy box all the way over here. I would hardly call one flight of stairs all the way over, but I wouldn't turn down a coffee, the deeper voice replies. Oh, how about tomorrow? It's a date. I mean, not really, but see you tomorrow. See you. You hear the door close and the sound of footsteps walking away from the door, and then silence. Before you hear the sound of pottery falling, then shattering onto the ground. The door opens again. The deep voice speaks first. I didn't see your plant there. Coffee's on me? You hear the second voice giggle, then speak. It's all right. I've been meaning to get a new pot for ages. Let me at least help clean it up. It's really no trouble. I insist. I was the clumsy one. All right, let me get the broom. The voices become muffled and silent. That seems to be all the information you'll get for the day. A second ding echoes through the room. Worried, you look back to your laptop screen. The app is once again open and flashing on your hotbar. You wonder for a moment if you'd somehow picked up some malware. I'm gonna delete this app. That's how you respond to things like this. We have a bed. Your comfortable bed. It's seen you through many a night's sleep. You're not that tired yet, though. You can't help but recall the day you bought this bed. It was your first piece of furniture you bought for yourself. Not only was it too big to fit up the narrow stairwell, you got it wedged halfway up. You thought you were going to have to sleep there from now on. But eventually it came free and then you stepped on a loose floorboard and nearly plummeted down a few flights of stairs. Whoops. It's certainly an experience you'll never forget, at least. The dings are coming much more frequently now. Someone or something wants your attention. You're not worried now. You're angry. The dinging is starting to annoy you. For a moment, you contemplate throwing your laptop out. We really escalated there. But calm before you possibly commit a crime by dropping a laptop from the 5th story of a building and knocking someone out. Yes, that's what I would be worried about there. I'm gonna delete this app again. All right. No one's biting on the intensely expensive Rabbit Redeem. Either because they're uncomfortable with it or because they don't have enough channel points. See? These are the opportunities you miss. Don't you tell me that all my redeems are disabled? Look at Twitch. There clearly is a poor life choice there. Now, what if I toggle it on, but it only costs 10,000 channel points? Huh? That's a tenth of the price. There you go. We have a winner. Which gender flag would you prefer here in our binary choice for our pet? Ringloth. Male, female, female. Ringlove. We're going to, my little baby, interact with your favorite furry or otherwise pet as soon as possible. Yeah, that was as soon as possible. We're gonna give you some greens. You give Ringlove a few pieces of leafy greens and she chews on them hungrily. Your stomach rumbles and for a moment you wish you were a bunny, simply running around on a bed and eating greens. The dinging is constant, you don't know how much longer you can put up with the sound. I feel like I would have been more urgent to take action besides deleting the app, maybe turning off the computer, a safe mode launch, disconnecting it from the internet. Perhaps it's time to check what's going on here. Disagree that it's time to check on. But the bookshelf. We can pick a new book to read. The Wanderer. The world was empty, life was gone. The soul whisperer wandered now and forever. For an eternity their footsteps echoed through empty streets and desolate ruins. Not even a soul remained to guide their final resting place. And so the soul whisperer was alone. Such was their fate, the fate of one bound to both life and death without possessing either. They walked through a crumbling city, looking out on the remains of a civilization lost to time. Had it been 100 years or 1,000? Seconds merged into minutes, hours into days, months into years. And for once, they wondered when their wandering would come to an end. Their soul was bound to the very world, fated to walk it until the very land itself ceased to exist. Something caught their eye. A soul unlike any other, as black as night with 1,000 silvery stars glittering and flowing like a river within its dark folds. The soul whisperer approached it, and in turn it sang them a song. A voiceless song filled with wonder and awe. For a moment, the soul whisperer was lost in the rhythm of the universe, caught up in the symphony of the cosmos. But soon enough, the song came to an end, and the soul whisperer finally felt something they didn't know was possible. Fear. Fear of the loneliness that came with guiding the world's final soul to their resting place. It only took a moment for the soul to disappear, leaving behind a sea of glittering stars in the wanderer's wake. The world was empty. Life was gone. But the soul whisperer remained an eternal wanderer, forever seeking the lost souls of the world that were already long gone. Okay. Well. Also, it looks like my audio mixer, that the music is still holding up. It's not creeping into the yellow. It is only nudging it. It looks like good balance to me, but I'm not the one listening to this. Alright, I think we've delayed this enough. We're not going to renovate an appearance. We just designed everything. Let's go click on the damn laptop. That's it, you think. You're going to commit a very bad act to this laptop of yours. You've halfway opened your window when you come to your senses and close the app once more. You quickly delete it from your desktop and empty your trash can. But 2 moments later, it reappears exactly where it was before and opens again. You think about the sketchy sites you've been on. But even that is hard to concentrate on past the constant dinging. You attempt to delete it again, but it won't delete anymore. Alright. Try again. Nothing happens. Try again, but angrier. Nothing continues to happen. Great, guess I've got a virus. Stare the app down. Nope, you think not today. You keep staring at it. The dinging begins to drive you insane. You attempt to shut the computer down, but even that isn't working. Remove the battery from the laptop. Or click on the app. It seems to be a strange chat room. Oh no. Foolish mortal, you shall evade me no more. I have had enough of you fiddling around in your room and ignoring me. I have come to reap your soul. That is far more important. Hand it over willingly, for I am not here to play games. Answer me at once. Hello? I see you wish to ignore my demands. Foolish. Incredibly foolish. Please respond. Does it not work after all? Well, this is quite embarrassing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello? Testing. Fuck me. We have some statuses that we can leave. We have over here Bluebird. The blue text on the black background is difficult to read. I'm a puppy. Running into traffic. Loving healer. No you, cutie. And plucky knight. No regrets, just vibes. 99% of people can't pass this level. Quick saves, some pause menuing. So, is that an offer? What is this app? Hello to you too. Yeah, we're, yeah, sure, why not? Is that an offer? Soul 8128. An offer? An offer for what? An offer for what you said. You know what? Never mind. No, that is not how this works. You cannot tease something and not explain what it means. Or what? Yes or yes. Or I shall take your soul at once. Isn't that what you threatened me with anyway? Yes. Oh, hey. Hold on, Grim Reaper. Understood. Very good. You won't believe what happens next. I won't click on that. I already got my action from clicking on something. Seriously, is this a virus or something? A virus? No. Do not be absurd. It's not like I want you to play Emblem Sunless Vow. Play. No thanks. I hate laundries. This is an application that I have created. For messaging you. Why? I don't even know who you are. It's a little strange to message a random guy out of nowhere. Wait, are you a bot? A what? Oh, premium penile enhancements. 10 out of 10 advisor, 69. You know, a bot. Beep, beep. A robot? Don't be absurd. Robots anywhere near my level of charisma, charm, and good looks are not possible. Sounds like something a bot would say. I am not a robot. Robots say, huh? Gotcha. Dots. I have not come here to play our games. Moral help. There's a merman in my tub. Fish him out. Leave him alone. Why are you here then? I told you, I have come to reap your soul. Wait, what did you come here for? Yeah, you said that once or twice. Is this a call for help? Do not belittle me. I am coming for what is owed to me, that is all. I would do you well to not get in my way. Help her choose love, power, pigeon. Hatoful boyfriend, you can get the fuck out of here. I've already done that. Are you trying to threaten me or something? I don't owe you anything. You do, you just do not know it. It is my job to know it for you. There is no need to be afraid. It is a natural process. Ooh, that just fit. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna put like a period there, but yeah, that fit. And this job is we've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. Thank you for finally asking. Beg me to tell you. I don't care that much. Creepy bot, not bot. Dots. Really? Oh. Fine. Please tell me. I am the Grim Reaper, and I have come to claim your soul. You find him crying. Comfort him, hit him with a bat. Ooh. 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 Mm-hmm. Oh, he's so cute. Sorry, Grim Reaper, give me a moment. We gotta click away from that and come back to this video game. Right. Very normal. Totally reasonable thing to say to someone. Not gonna lie, not the weird NGL, not the weirdest scam someone's tried on me. Yeah, not the weirdest scam someone's tried on me. There was this one time when I got a message from a time-traveling astronaut. Lavos! Said I had to wire them money to preserve the space-time continuum. Did you send them money? That sounds important. Somehow I'm not surprised that you would fall for that. Cat girls kissing in elevators? Meow. What? It was a lie? Well, I hope it was. Now you're making me worry. Time is not something to mess with. You're kind of baby girl coded? Yes, take me down this. You're kind of baby girl coded. What is that? What? Stop trying to distract me from the matter at hand. Your soul. You will hand it over? I have to ask. My husband is dead. I don't want to remarry. I only want the piece of his soul to resurrect him. Click here. I have to ask, is this a role play? A role play? What is a role play? Like you're pretending to be the Grim Reaper. I know people who do that. And you want me to be your enemy's lover's sweetheart, a pizza delivery man, your mortal enemy, mwahahaha. Your enemy's lover's sweetheart. Help, a spirit I summon won't stop haunting me. Have his babies kill him again. This fucking face. What? No, I am the Grim Reaper. This is no game of make-believe. This is a matter of utmost seriousness. It's a little hard to take you seriously. Why? Maybe because you're literally a stranger on the internet? Everyone is a stranger before you meet them. But most people don't claim to be a mythological creature. Because they are not. I am. I don't usually respond to spam messages like this. Now I'm thinking I should. Anyway, do you seriously think you're the Grim Reaper? Excuse me? It's funny, at least. It's kind of cringe. It's a little cute. Cute? Yeah, in a weird way. You're totally delusional, but it's kind of sweet. Yeah, sure. There could be a ghost aggressively breakdancing beside you right now and you would have no idea. Why won't you take me seriously? Well, it could be that you keep saying things like, I have come to eat your soul. I am so edgy and dark. I am darkness and dark. I am so edgy and dark. I never said that. You did. I did not. You have no proof. Delete chat log. Neither do you, little Mr. Grim Reaper. You mock my title now? Angry, sad, frustrated. Have you tried yelling? It's, well, a little embarrassing. Is there anyone who wouldn't? It's less mocking, more light teasing. Yeah, sorry. It's less mocking, more light teasing. Wait. Quick question. Do you walk around being like, I am death in real life too? What? Bow down to me, your soul is mine. I am the Grim Reaper, death and darkness. Bow down to me. Gay Victorians in your area. You do, don't you? Dots. Stunned silence. Dots. Is your hair as dark as night? Do you hide behind long bangs? You give off dresses and all black vibes. Those adverts do take you places, Carbide. I relate to that at least. Not my thing, but you do you. I can relate to that at least. I think I can imagine you completely. Whoops, he burnt down your house. Leave? Revenge. Revenge. Oh, that takes... Oh. Yes. It's a funny thought, hee hee. If only we could meet to confirm my suspicions. You. I will not be mocked by a mortal. Give me your soul is mine for the harvesting. It will be a 3-course meal. Do you love me? Level 20 Princess, slay, save. Think you folks might know that one, that reference. You, did I hurt the scammer's feelings? You do type like that, though. Hold on, let me... Okay, I can't interface with any of them. How so? It's all kind of edgy. Every single thing you say. I am not edgy. I am death. Can I do arrow keys here? Ish, but it will start me from the top for automatic messaging. Doki doki, a steamy rendezvous? Yes or run. I am not edgy. I am death. See? This is not how you pick up people, you know? I am picking up nobody. Exactly. The fact that you admitted it. The only thing I wish to pick up is your soul. I don't know. I'm kind of attached to it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pass. Caught kissing behind the cameras. Passing is not an option. What are you going to do about it? Dots. It seems you aren't understanding exactly what's at stake here. Answer this at once. Okay. I guess we're accepting the call. Well, anything to say for yourself? I am anything but scared of facing a mortal such as yourself. Oh shit, Dots. Well, you certainly are cuter than I expected. Excuse me? Cute is not a word I would use to describe myself. Kittens are cute. Puppies are cute. I am not cute. No. What word would you use then? Devilishly handsome, immaculate, gorgeous? Simply use your eyes and you'll see for yourself. Someone seems to be very sure of himself. There are buttons over here. Obviously. I really was picturing jet black hair, though. Is it usually black? Do you bleach it or something? Why would I waste my time doing that? By the way, because this is Renpy, I can middle mouse button to make the interface disappear. And we can take a full look at what's going on back here. We got a adorable Grim Reaper bedspread, not bread spread. So that's all natural? Of course, don't apply human logic to that which you don't understand. Or can you not help yourself? Perhaps your eyes cannot leave me. Well, you are cute. There's not much else to look at. Well, you are cute. I am not cute. I think you're plenty cute. You are incorrect. Well, you aren't exactly Reaper-like, are you? Let me rephrase. You don't look like a Grim Reaper at all. Excuse me? You are just a normal dude. How many times do I have to tell you that you're the Grim Reaper? The thing is, I don't believe you. You keep saying that it's not true. The thing is, I don't believe you. Why are you acting so surprised? Okay, no need. Why are you acting so surprised? Of course I'm not going to believe you. I'm simply surprised that you could be so naive. I am the Grim Reaper in charge of ferrying souls to their rightful afterlife. You're still saying it, really? I really can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'm not really interested in being whisked off into the afterlife or whatever you're offering. Nor am I interested in entertaining your strange fantasy. You are truly insufferable. I am here for the sole purpose of harvesting your soul. Your opinion on the matter hardly matters to me. Think what you want about me and my role. It changes nothing. Hypothetically speaking, or just a quick question. No, I'm not chat. Hypothetically speaking, aren't people meant to be, you know, dead for the Reaper to come after them? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Right, okay, makes total sense. Thanks for the explanation. Great, now I completely understand. Right, okay, makes total sense. Don't look at me like that. It's not like I chose this fate for you. You are actually making me feel a little guilty. Good. I'm just here to do the dirty work. Unfortunately, don't shoot the messenger and all that. I'm gonna give you this look because you are full of shit. You mean this one where I look at you like you've lost your mind? Oh, these are my bedroom eyes. Bedroom eyes? Is that what you call that? Stop wiggling your eyebrows. You're just embarrassing yourself. I don't see how those are supposed to be bedroom eyes. Come on. Are you serious? Can't you see my longing gaze? Eh. Did you just scoff at me? You longingly gaze into your death, a soul after my own heart, it seems. Here I was trying to flirt. Is that what that was supposed to be? I don't plan to die anytime soon, sorry. Ha. What did I do wrong in my past life to get stuck with you? I heard that. You were supposed to. I didn't whisper it, did I? Nuts. Whatever. More like I'm stuck with you anyway. You and your weird-ass typing. You're one of those things. From baby girl coded to Homestuck. No, we'll do a question. Why do you type like that anyway? What is weird ass about my typing? Wait, it's not on purpose? Explain yourself. The capital letters. Yes, I know what capital letters are. I'm not brainless, like yourself. I was using them, was I not? Well, Carbine, here we are. Yeah, that's the thing. You use them too often, way too often. What are you talking about, mortal? You were using them on every single word. You're really not supposed to do that. Oh, blush. I do not type correctly. Allow me to go perish, thank you. Huh? That's exactly what I'm telling you. How embarrassing. I do not type correctly. Call ended. What? What did you hang up for? Hello, Little Reaper? Hello? Come on, I was finally having fun. Ahazu's little star, Rivare, Dragon Slayer, I'm not here. Jim Weeper, crying emoji. Cactus died. Why'd you leave the call? There is no particular reason. None whatsoever. I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything, but definitely was. It's still not right, lol. That's wrong, too. Bathe in my milk. Offer open to men only. Soy, almond, or traditional. Use my sponge. I will watch it. Where does this take me? Understood. Very good. Some of these adventures you can click on and, it won't be the kind of thing that would be age-gated. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I could see that. Others of these things, Steam is perhaps going to inquire about your account credentials. I can't not kiss him. That's wrong, too. ... I guess I'll go, then. Well, we're closing in on an hour into the chat session, and it's I've enjoyed it. Are you embarrassed? You're blushing so hard right now. You're blushing so hard right now. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Shut up. No, I tried it. A legend is afoot. The way I type is unimportant to the matter at hand. Just hand over the soul so we can be done with this. I thought we were moving past the whole soul thing. No, mortal. There is no moving on until the deed is done. You said that once or twice already. And like I said, I don't believe you. I mean, it's been fun. This has been amusing, but the Grim Reaper isn't real. It's a myth. Do I look like a myth to you? No, you look like a very pretty stranger. Honestly, you do look. You look like a very pretty stranger. But the Grim Reaper isn't real. And I'm telling you, I'm quite literally. Yeah, okay, I get it. I feel like we'll keep going in circles at this rate, so... How about a bet? A bet? Is everybody interesting? Someone likes bets, huh? I'll actually answer, messages-wise. Or maybe more like a deal. You have my attention. Continue. We can open up the messages while we're doing this. So if what you claim is true, then you should have no problem taking a soul, right? Correct, I have taken many souls. I'll allow you a free pass to my soul. Oh, intriguing. If you can take it. I'll allow it, I'll hand it over happily. I'll let you not only put up a small fight. Just a little one, I promise. And take it I shall. We will see about that. I'm glad you're confident. I'll give you a week. That should be no problem for the Grim Reaper, no? A week? You shouldn't underestimate me. I need only a day. An hour. Oh? Then why are we both here? Are you perhaps struggling? Fine. A week it shall be. I am honor-bound by my very soul to accept the outcome of such a deal. And I am, not honor-bound, but you can trust me. That remains to be seen. But if you can't, what do you ask for? Your soul, your hand in marriage? I don't think my status could be playing hard to get if I... Well... Gotta be romance chat. Going after souls is his thing. Your hand in marriage. My... what? Why in the hells would you want that? Do you own the house you're in? Yes. So you gotta secure a job, your own place, and you're handsome. Yes, I guess so. Husband material, I think. I'm kidding. How about your soul instead? And it's an even bet. That seems fair. Scared? Ah. Mortal, I am scared of nothing. Except for typing incorrectly. Ahem. I agree to your deal. If I cannot take your soul in the next week, then my soul shall belong to you. Out of interest, what do you plan to do with it? You'll regret this deal, mortal. We will see about that smiley face. Eat it, probably. We could mix our souls and make some kind of soul baby. I haven't decided yet. I suppose of little consequence. You won't be getting it. You don't know that. Are you really that dim? Of course I do. You have no hope. Perhaps you should save us all some time and give up already. Ha, you wish it was that easy. I'll win for sure, I don't lose. I'll win for sure. Keep telling yourself that, mortal. Your soul will be my ultimate prize. Good, take a minute. It will yield itself to me and it will be beautiful. That's kind of morbid. Taking a soul is never morbid. So, say you do win. Will we make a special date of it? What? Well, if it's going to be beautiful, we could start the night with a movie, some wine. It's not a date. Damn, that's a shame. Anyway, as fun as this is, it's getting kind of late. We can't all waste our time messaging random people on the internet. This would have taken much less time if you had done as you were told. Done as I was told? Yes. I don't usually follow orders from strangers. People usually do what I tell them to do. Somehow I doubt that. Next time, be a little more cooperative. My, you're very forward, aren't you? You do seem like the type to enjoy bossing people around. I'll pass, actually. You do seem like the type to enjoy bossing people around. Of course I would. That's what I just told you. You admit it so readily. What is there to be confused about? Oh, right. I see your mind has wandered into mortal fantasies. I'd argue that this is your fantasy. You were the one who brought up me following your orders. I'm simply stating it would make my job easier. Sadly, not everything is easy in life. Or death in this case. Dealing with you certainly isn't. You like talking to me. I disagree. I know you do. I very strongly disagree. You like it so much. I'm disagreeing so hard that I could win some kind of award for the most someone has ever disagreed with a statement. Maybe it's like so many negatives added together, it's become a positive. You know, like a Stack Overflow. So you actually agree. Absolutely not. You know what? Mortal, you are dismissed. Off to bed immediately. Oh, this is so fun. Dismissed? Do you not understand the word? You can go, please. What if I say no? Then we could sit here all night chatting. I thought I was leaving originally. This is... my desires are confusing. I'm sure you would enjoy that. Okay, I've changed my mind. Good, it's time for you to rest. It is time for you to rest. Whoa, you're acting like you care. You'll need your rest, else our competition won't be as fun. You can just say sleep well, you know? Good night, Little Reaper. Sleep well, Clovis. That's right, that's her name. Call ended. Hey, wait a second. Cat Lounge. Follow me on YouTube. Break Phoenix Lights. Hey, wait a second. How did you know my name? How indeed. I never told you. Wow, I wonder how exactly I could have known then. It's not like I have a big list sitting in front of me with your name circled at the bottom. Oh, you circled it? Do not tell your wife about this game. Good night. Night. Sleep well, Grimmy. Oh, wait. Can I change my username? Why? I just want to. This one's kind of lame. Lame? It is not lame. It represents how many souls I claim before yours. It is a badge of honor. But can I change it or not? Fine. You see your ex, who you thought was dead, crossing the road ahead of you. Run him over, go around. What about my picture? You're a needy little thing, aren't you? Aren't these basic messaging app features? Oh. Then yes, of course you can. Obviously, this program lacks in absolutely no ways. Okay. So, we'll go with username C. Ravenor. Ravenous? Ravenous. Ah. And then our portrait. Got this pumpkin that reminds me of Spooky's Jump Scare, House of Scary, Spooky Horror Monster Time. We'll pick this pumpkin. Sure. Thanks, Grimmy. Night-night. You can click your little picture to change it whenever now. Yes, I worked that quickly. You may be impressed. Enjoy. Night. First day achievement. Complete day 1. New items added to gallery. Alright. Day 1 done. After a restless night's sleep, you wake up and head off to work. Okay, I guess I'll do something there. The day passes uneventfully, but you can't get your mind off the strange things that happened last night. That man certainly wasn't the Grim Reaper, but you can't deny that something felt special about him either. Let's start out a save by this point. You're thinking about him as you begin to walk back to your apartment. It's dark out. You finish work later than usual today. You believe that's why you didn't see the banana peel someone had left on the sidewalk. You slip over just in time to see a heavy metal beam fall from a construction site directly overhead. It falls toward... Can't make that fucking sound. It falls towards you at a rapid pace. Roll to the side. You roll to the side just in time. The metal beam clings to the ground beside you. I wasn't going to wait and see what happens, though maybe it would have worked perfectly fine, you know? Because that's how our life has been thus far. You blink a few times in surprise, then stand. Just another normal day, huh? You walk for a little while longer and finally arrive back at your apartment. Oh, yeah. Look at the lighting in here. It is... Fucking got both lamps blazing, plus this desk lamp. Good heavens. Looks like there's another light source over here. Let's pet Ringloth. You give Ringloth a pat on their forehead and behind their ears. Ringloth's nose twitches in contentment as you smile down at her. What do we have happening here? Door leads out to the hallway beyond. You're somewhat tired from your work today, so you don't feel like going anywhere alone. Just you're about to turn away from the door, you hear a voice on the other side, speaking quietly. Is now a good time to eavesdrop a little more? Go for it. You hear a voice that's light and airy through the wooden door. They seem to be speaking over their phone with someone. Sorry for calling back so late. I was actually on a... Well, I suppose it was a date? There's a short silence. The speaker's voice lowers even further in volume. It was amazing. It's crazy the amount of chemistry we have. It was like meeting an old friend again. There's something so familiar about them. It's a nice feeling. Hear the person let out a loud sigh. But then I went and spilled my coffee all over their shirt. I'm so embarrassed, I don't know if I can look them in the eyes again. There's a pause for a moment before the person speaks again. No, they were really nice about it, just smiled at me and said it was fine. My favorite part about the date? Well, I thought I was rambling on too much, but they just watched me with a smile and encouraged me to keep talking. It felt so natural, like we've known each other forever. You hear a door open as your neighbor goes to retreat into their apartment. It was lovely, though I couldn't help but feel this strange, wistful melancholy from them every now and then. No, I'm not exactly sure why. They just had this distant look in their eyes every now and then. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I need to go cook dinner. I'll call you tomorrow, Mom. Your door shut and then there's silence. Anything interesting on the bookshelf? The raven and this fucking fish thing. I'm pretty sure that's pronounced koi.
Koi?
Yes. Needed to double check that. In the waters of a secluded pond, a solitary koi fish swam gracefully through the reflections of overhanging willows. Above the pond, perched on a moss-covered stone, a raven observed the koi with an intensity that seemed unnatural, even for a creature as clever as a raven. "Who are you, winged messenger, and what brings you to my watery abode?" the koi inquired. "I am the harbinger of endings, the keeper of shadows," replied the raven, its tone carrying the weight of countless whispered farewells. What? Okay. "But today I come seeking solace in the depths of your realm, for I am tired of being the herald of inevitable partings." At these words, the koi swam nearer to the shadowed outcrop of stone. "It is such a heavy burden you must bear. Tell me, wise koi, what is the meaning of my existence? Why am I cursed to fly souls through the afterlife with my ebony wings while others may be free, like you?" "Every creature has its purpose, winged one," the koi answered. "I am beholden to this pond. You may fly." I pet the rabbit. I feel like that's checking it. Introspective. "Do you not wish for wings of your own?" the creature questioned. "No, because for me to swim is to know love, and for you to fly is to be free. As long as you have that freedom, you can always dictate your own path to the future." For the longest time, the raven remained perfectly still, quiet and contemplative. When it finally spoke, the somber and mournful tone was gone, and in its place wonder and awe. "Thank you, wise koi. What have I done to deserve your gratitude, feathered creature? You have reminded me of why I love to fly." How you doing over here? Well, sprout has grown some leaves. I feel like this could be overwatering. Different plant types. Can't help but feel proud as you give it a big drink of water. And so that introspective will calm the fuck down. Ringloth is still sitting on your bed, big ears flopped over. She likes it there. You sit down next to Ringloth for a moment, thinking of when you got her. That was just a few months ago, a year ago, 3 years ago already. How long have I had Ringloth? I don't know. I feel like I've had Ringloth for longer than 3 years. Well, we'll go with 3 years. That's right, you and Ringloth have been together for 3 years already. You can't imagine life without her. You leave her be for now. There you go. All right. Look at the laptop. Let's check the computer. All right, we have Patreon, a profile, wallpapers. What we got in wallpapers? Going on over here? Got ourselves a gallery now with collected images. Let's take a look at a few. Grim Reaper Design 1. Some different shapings and outfittings. What about this? Ooh. 2 belts. We got one there. Fasteners, buckles. Another look at his room. A sketch of his room. More than the sketch. Some different growth of his room. And of this room here, our bedroom. some different changes in that. All right. Look through most of those. Got some music. Got some paint. We can paint. Hell yeah. I don't have to run paint.net at all. Let's go. Yeah. Wipe the canvas. And then I can make sure I have that as an actual image. Games. Pong.exe. Let's go. Finally. It's time. Pong. Let's fucking go. Oh no, I lose. I was trying to zoom on the ball. How could I lose Pong? That's just so embarrassing. No. Boop. (6:11) to 20XX 7:55 p.m. Here we go. It's speeding up now. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Hop. Oh. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Got it. Yeah. We have some runner. All right, so left mouse button wasn't the way to dodge. Right mouse button obviously does RenP controls. We spacebar here. We figured it out, chat room. Oh! Okay, my jump... We didn't figure it out. I'm like tensing up in my chair because of how close these jumps are. Let's go. Controlling a little chibi of death here. It's comfortable now that I'm actually moving at a quicker pace. I don't have to get so fucking close anymore. Got some finger snap music here. It's like I'm playing Neopets. Gotta do this for my game earnings. Let's go. Ten speed. 10 speed. All those early eliminations after I was getting used to the controls, and now, you and I, we've been going the distance. Death just keeps running. Armless death. Bereft of everything but the will to succeed. The drive to win. Wouldn't you have just said the will to win and the drive to succeed? I said what I said. But it's will to win, Grimith. You can will many things. We good? Think we have seen what runner.exe has to offer here. We're close enough to the number. Hey, effing. Welcome on in. Fresh off of Project Zomboid, the irregular broadcaster, effing controller, whom I have known of for many a year and interacted with. Famed for the Koei simulations, and many other simulation too. Hope you and yours are well. Currently we are playing A Date with Death. It has been viewer selected for tonight. I've not played this before. It is a romance chat simulator where we are interacting with the Grim Reaper. Thus far, we've passed through the first day. Apparently, our character is exceptionally good at avoiding death situations, and it has upset the Grim Reaper. So, he really wants our soul, and we've made a wager with him where if he can't get our soul in a week, we get the Grim Reaper's soul. Yeah, he's down with that. Currently looking at my computer in some mini games. We have some wordlet. You have 5 turns to guess the 5-letter word. A correct letter turns green. A correct letter in the wrong place turns yellow. And a correct letter turns gray. Hold on. Death. A is correct. Okay. Abacus. Oh, damn. 6 letters. Right. Reams. Okay, the S is correct. Okay. Seawaff. Destal? That's... We have to do 5-letter word, Maxwell. Come on. Viewer interactivity. How we feeling? In our game of Mastermind, not wordlet. Sailor? No. God. Salad? The A and the S are correct, but just in the wrong place. So we have an A and an S around here somewhere. Salad? Oh my goodness, there were 2 A's. That's the correct way. Dr. Cheesington, you're too good. And the L is there as well. Oh. Amazing. No, it's 5-letter words. That's 7 effing. 7. Hazel. All right, Maxwell, now you're getting it. You win. Good job, Maxwell. With solid work there from Dr. Cheesington. Solid work. What's profile do? Oh, yeah. We did say that. We did say that to the fucking Grim Reaper. You're kind of baby girl coded. Oh, that was great. Save another photo. That was so good. Big fan. All right. Return me out of there. Where does the internet take me? Meowty fortunes? Past. In the past, you were overcome with projects, the yarn ball. The scratching post. Life's annoyances are like an itch and you're ready to scratch them away. Future. The clever cat. Your future holds moments of wit and resourcefulness, much like a cat plotting its next adventure. Okay. There's our Meowty fortune. Let's go to the chat room. 59 degrees Fahrenheit and cloudy. This will begin the chat room. Proceed? Sure, we'll proceed. This game is built in a RenP engine and has RenP controls. We'll proceed. Oh, we have also great adverts that play on the bottom left corner that take you to content, we'll say. Grim Reaper, mortals are stupid. Bluebird, spread your wings. Some of them are fairly tame, like Slay the Princess. Here. Felicita, meowing in the closet. Osteria, what's up, gamers? And again, the blue text and the black background so far away from my eyes. I think that's a say... You know, I'm gonna turn the light off in my room. One moment. That's gonna happen. Sci-Hi, Kalim, Tank Stance, plus. Yeah. Do you want to meet hot lesbian vampires in your area? I did click on one of those yeses, and it took me places. To a less tame game than Slay the Princess, but one that you don't have to go through an age gate to get through. It's Cage of Roses. Which, you'll be able to flip to Steam just fine, just fine. There have been less tame things we've clicked on. Anyway. Hello. Date these 5 men to break your curse, tried and tested. Hello, Ravenous to Grim. Ravenous to Grim. We're not Grim in this situation because it's the Grim Reaper that we might date, so I decided to go with Clovis Ravenor, and we were able to name our chat avatar. That was helpful. We have a pumpkin there. Come in, Grim. Ravenous to Grim. Nuts. I still have my soul, BT dubs. So much for I only need a day, an hour. You do love to see yourself talk, don't you, mortal? Ooh. Different portrait for the Grim Reaper. Help him break prison. Sub-eyes. I saw you talking to yourself yesterday before I responded, you know. I was simply testing if it worked. I was not talking to myself. You are the one sitting here waiting for me. Lonely, are we? Me? Lonely? You seem more like the lonely one. Loneliness is not something a Reaper feels. A pointless emotion for one such as myself to hold on to, but wait, there's more. Sounds like something a really lonely person would say. Foolish mortal, what you say is simply foolish beyond words. Foolish words for foolish fools. You're the one sitting there waiting for me. I'd say this makes you the lonely one, longing for my presence, hoping to lay eyes on me once again. You won't believe what happens next down here. I am simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. She's so fine, there's no telling where the money went. I was just bored. Okay, I was kind of waiting for you. Okay, I was kind of waiting for you. I have expected someone to jump out at me all day. To, you know, steal my soul or whatever. No sign of any Reapers. Scared, are you? Always looking over your shoulder, looking for me, waiting for me. I didn't see you once. A shame. Yes, well, I was a little busy. I could not put in the effort I'd hoped to. Still, the day is young. You're gonna turn up at my place in the middle of the night? Perhaps. With a deal like ours on the line, anything could happen. Prepare yourself. I'll get myself dressed up all fancy then. Huh? No, that's not needed. We'll make a special night out of it. No, I don't think we should do that. Or do you plan to let me win the bet that easily? Right, the bet. The one that's totally real. The bet I have with the literal Grim Reaper. Yes, I am the Grim Reaper and we have a bet. Did you hit your head? I can't wait, you know. I can't wait for the day where you have to admit that you're a liar. That you, too, are just a poor mortal. You would do best to remember your fate lies in my hands. Premium penile enhancements? Your life can come to an end at any moment. Yeah, so why am I still here? Well, didn't you say you'd have my soul in an hour? Honestly, I'm surprised someone as powerful as you is taking so long. Didn't you say you'd have my soul in an hour? I've simply decided to not rush. What have you been doing today, then? Stealing other poor mortal souls? Here I thought I was special. Interested in my day-to-day life, are we? Maybe, maybe not. Could be or maybe I couldn't care less. Actually, yes. Is that any real surprise? Do not click this image or he will appear in your room at 3 a.m. You're the Grim Reaper. It's only natural, right? By the way, is that you in your PFP? You know, profile right there, little picture. Is that a selfie? So what if it is? That's almost cute. I bet you took it just for me. You're pretty much obsessed with me, aren't you? Shut up. You are stupid and talk too much. Forget my picture. Let's go back to talking about my day. It was busy, as per usual. And you, mortal, what takes your time during the days? Let him drink your blood? Yes or yes. No. Hard no. Fucking kill Astarion. I think Baldur's Gate 3 has been out long enough. We could talk about that a little bit. So, first time I played Baldur's Gate 3, a friend bought it for me on my birthday because he really wanted to play with me, and I got roped into a playthrough with him and his wife, and they both have gone through the game before, and this was my first time. And Astarion comes up to camp, this fucking vampire, who looks similar to that, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. I'll let you drink my blood. Make skill check. Yeah, I survive it. He walks away. And they're both like, he totally could have fucking killed you while doing that. I'm like, yeah? And he would have been like, and, you know, you could have had to bring yourself back to life by some other means. And he'd been like, oh, yeah, damn. I'd be, wow. Hey, how about that, huh? So when I started a single player run of that, and he tried that shit on me, I fucking killed him. Because you can choose to kill him with like a melee attack roll, and I did. And then he died, and then the camp after the fact is reflected on it, and Karlach's like, damn, it's kind of a pity, he was funny. You know, there's some other interactions, but you know, they're actually being a fucking vampire in our camp. I believe he is my least favorite of the Baldur's Gate 3 companions, who aren't like the path-specific. Well, oh, I suppose, in a sense, some of them could also be path. But how about we say the ones on the game art? There we go. The ones of the companions on the game art. Anyway, slaving away my life for other people. That one's pretty hard to read, but that's an "Are you flirting with me?" Possibly a YN prompt. Elaborate. Who's interested in whose day-to-day life now? I work as a mortician, actually. I do freelance. I work in fashion. I work in a school teaching. I make computer games. I'm an artist. I'm an animal attendant. I'm an author, actually. I work as a mortician, actually. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. I work as a mortician, actually. Shit, really? Yes. Find out how I tripled the size of my empire in less than a year. That's kinda hilarious. I have to admit, it's a little funny. It sure as hell is. What are the chances? A Grim Reaper and a mortician. It sounds like the start of a joke. Two people who deal with death. Very interesting indeed. One of us definitely does. I'm not sure about the other winky face. Maybe we were fated to meet, smile. Perhaps so. Fated to meet, then fated to be enemies. So, I'm guessing you'd just tell me your job was being the Reaper if I asked? At least you finally recognize it. That is my job. Yes, my job, my hobby, and my reason for living. That's a little sad. You could have the spirits' babies down here. How do you do it, then? Stick your hand into their chest and pull it right out? Stick your teeth in their neck vampire style? Yeah, lethal. Carly's like, the jokes! The jokes! You sure have a wild imagination. That's the full extent of Baldur's Gate 3. Conversation. I don't want to reveal too much about that. We're playing an entirely separate experience. That is definitely not how it is done. Though I must admit, I would make a dashing vampire. White-haired vampires are in right now. They are? Super in. Honestly, if you're looking for a profession change, I'd keep it in mind. I will consider it. Thank you. That is very thoughtful of you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Do you have a daily quota you have to fill soul-wise? What if you don't get enough one day? Pick a random human and they'll do? What? No, it's predetermined, obviously. I have no hand in the matter. I'm simply assigned jobs and I complete them. Usually, anyway, but here we are. Aw, so you didn't pick me out? And here I thought I was special. It's not the first time my character has said that. It's a job. I take it seriously. I'm not going to go around taking souls at random. They are the golden retriever of blood. That is such a great way of putting that, Lethal. Oh, blush, blush. Like Candy Crush. I believe there is like a full-on adventure video game featuring the girls of Candy Crush now. It popped up on my Steam thing, which, by the way, I gotta say, as another side, since we're here in our romance chat video game, since I started broadcasting Max Gentleman Sexy Business, Steam has been like, hey, we're seeing you're playing a lot of games with these tags. We got some fucking suggestions for you, right? And so, no joke, I will fucking go for a screenshot right now. This will not be believed. Let's make sure I actually get the correct screenshot, though. It's always dangerous to drag something onto your OBS. True peril in that. Whoop. Yep. Here we go. Found it. Let's put that fit to screen. Let's do this. Nudity games. Due to your recent playtime and other nudity games, which of course Max Gentleman Sexy Business falls into. Rust. And I was like, what? I didn't know that about Rust. These fucking user-added tags, man. Anyway. Does it introspective? Alright. I guess that's enough to qualify it. Okay. I'm not gonna go around taking souls at random. Why not? Would that not be more exciting for you, Grim? Okay, I can understand why, but if I was the Grim Reaper, learn how I made my empire rich thanks to my 5 steps guide, no scam, handsomes included. I'd take all the souls. Mwahaha. I'd let everyone live extra long lives. This is why you would never be a good Grim Reaper. A Grim Reaper seems to imply there are multiple, and you are speaking to the very best of them. This really is like a side story to Death and Taxes. Obviously, I do not work alone. I cannot be everywhere at once. Do you not know how many people die in a day? 150,000 plus. I am talented, but not that talented. But surely the very best would have had my soul by now. You are a difficult one. You wouldn't understand my struggles. This one's great. Clicking on this one is a trip. Bathe in my milk. Offer open to men only. Soy, almond, or traditional. Use my sponge. I will watch you. Why don't you tell me about them, then? Oh, I'm a good listener. Lay them on me. Struggle Playing Life, you tell me. Oh, I'm a good listener. Lay them on me. You are them. Whoa, all caps. That is how dire the situation is. And yet you're sitting there perfectly content to keep living, despite that not working for me. My bad, I didn't realize it would inconvenience you. I really am so very sorry, Mr. Grim Reaper. Honestly, I do feel a little guilty, sorry. My bad, I didn't realize it would inconvenience you. So you'll hand it over? Nope. 1,000 curses upon you. Only 1,000? Weak. Nothing about me is weak. Nothing? Nothing. What about your want for me? Not even a question mark. You're saying that's not weak? Mortal, you walk a fine line. A very fine line. It's okay to admit you were wrong, you know. I am never wrong. Then your want for me must be... That's enough of that. I'm already sick and tired of entertaining you. Got nobody else to talk to, huh? Dots. Does that matter? I suppose not. I don't mind holding all of your attention. Perhaps I'll charm you with my charm, and you will hand over what I desire. Anyway, since I have your full attention now, it's time to enter into a call with Death, the Grim Reaper. No, you will accept this call, unless you just close out of the Renpy engine game. This is my... Wait. Before you get into the weird Grim Reaper thing, I have a really important question. This should be hilarious, I'm sure. What the hell are those emojis? I mean, they're cute, but why so suddenly? Did you just discover emojis or something? There were so many! They are Immortal Custom, no? I am fond of this one. It's cute. A custom? I mean, people use them to chat. But the ones you use are kinda elaborate. Thank you, I am well aware. Well, they are kinda cute, but they're also kinda weird. I don't know, maybe the Grim Reaper just has key macros to slam those down. What? They are not. They kinda are. According to the internet, emojis are frequently used in text chats. Someone on Yahoo Answers specifically. Alright, chat room. Real talk. When's the last time you remember being on a Yahoo Answers page? It is possible that your response to that question is, what's a Yahoo Answers page? To which I nod. For me, it would have been... The last time I remember would have been last decade. So yeah, I'm thinking 2015 is the last time I remember. A month or so ago? Alright, I'm gonna level with you, Carmine. I didn't actually know Yahoo Answers still existed. I thought they closed that up along with, like, the forum groups. Or whatever they did. Yahoo homepage in Japan is exactly how it looked when it started? Alright, Lethal. Way to go cataloging that. They are. Alright. No worries, Carbide. Shut down in 2021. How are you there? The Wayback Machine. Carmine was using the Wayback Machine, obviously, Kabits. Not those ones, usually. Or at that high of a frequency. Those are called... Calmoji? I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's a situation when you speak into a microphone where, like, you see words and you're like, yeah, I recognize that, I know what that means, but, like, pronouncing that? They're not really normal emotes. Damn it. Calmojis. I'm close. I don't believe that's the first time I've been told that. Reflects on the Gensokyo Toho game. You didn't use them yesterday, did you? The entire way you type is different. Does it even matter? I shall refrain from using them further. Aw, but they're so cute. I wish I'd never called you. You're the one that wanted my full attention. Was there something particularly you wanted to say? Did you miss me or something? Nope, not really. Then why'd you call? I just wanted to see how quickly you'd answer. I believe this is a new record. Next time I won't answer it. Do I get a trophy or something? No. Then I definitely won't pick up next time. Of course you will. You are drawn to my charm after all. I can't tell if you're just very self-confident or completely full of yourself. What? Well, first thing first. Self-confidence is, as a mortal might say, hot. There's no point in arguing with me there because I am correct, as per usual. Secondly, you keep saying, Grim this, Grim that. My name is not Grim. Why would my name be Grim? Completely and utterly foolish. You look like a Grim. What is your name, then? I'm sure you'd love to know, wouldn't you? How you must desire my name to fall from your lips. Huh? The only one desiring that is you. If you say so. I know, right, Lethal? You're not disagreeing with me, I see. Listen here. By the way, if you want to do this without, like, the whole border thing, look at him sitting in his room. My name is not for mortal ears. It is classified on all levels. How the hell can a name be classified? The reasoning for that is classified. Oh, of course it is. I should have guessed, really. But this is super unfair. You know my name. Life is unfair. The only fairness is in death. Honestly, life is overrated. I'm pretty fond of being alive these days. Anyway, why wouldn't I know it? It is quite literally my job. Or like you hacked into my computer when you installed this virus-riddled program. Then you stole my information. If that's what you want to believe, be my guest. I'll just stick with Grim, then. Or maybe I should come up with another nickname. How about Ghost? How about Little Lamb? Snowball? Snowball. What the? That's something you would call a dog. No, you will not call me Snowball. I thought it was kind of cute. And you are also kind of cute, so I think it's a good fit. No. Just yo. No? No. You're a little picky, aren't you? Then how about... you're bright like the moon. Luna? Moonlight? What? No. Storm. Ugh, no. Generic white-haired anime boy? Agito Komeda? Mr. Bones? Q-Tip? Generic white-haired anime boy? What does that even mean? I thought that was a good one. Phantom? Oh, no. No, not Phantom. We're not using Phantom. Mr. Crow. God, what else is white? I can't think of anything else kind of edgy. Ice? Ugh. Steve. Lethal. No. Steve. Steve. No. Then, you know what? Grim will do just fine. Lord, please help me. Please don't subject me to these games any longer. Okay, Steve. No need to overreact, Grim. You. Me? Yes, you. You are the only one here. Your words make me want to wring your neck myself. Wow, that's kind of rude. I don't know if I'm into that kind of thing. Through a computer screen? Good luck. Wow, that's kind of rude. What is rude is the fact you are forcing your stupid, ill-thought nicknames upon me. You're the one that won't tell me your name. I have to call you something. How about Grim Reaper, sir? Look, it's Grim or Steve. You pick. I'm glad we've kept with Steve. Just call me Grim. If I have to listen to even more of your stupid nicknames, then I may combust on the spot. What about me? What about you what? Do I get a nickname? Why would you need a nickname? I know your name perfectly well. Clovis. Perhaps you find yourself too flustered hearing your name spoken by someone like me. I just think nicknames are fun. Flustered by you? What if I am? Just think nicknames are fun. And you get one, so I should get one too. You wouldn't want to be unfair, would you? Oh, I love being unfair to mortals. Life is unfair. The only fairness is in death. Right? Those pretty little ears work after all. You think they're pretty? What? No. But you just said it. Pretty little ears. I was trying to insult you. Weird insult, buddy. Look, a nickname is unnecessary. But if you had to pick one, what would you pick? Annoying, irritating, infuriating. Those are adjectives. My bad, I didn't realize we had the nickname police here. Dots. Seems like someone isn't creative, huh? Creativity is not something I lack. In fact, I do not lack. Yeah? Lay it on me then, Grim. Well, I'm waiting. What did your creative mind come up with? Sunshine? Sunshine? You think I'm like sunshine? Sorry, I misspoke. I meant nightmare. I think you meant it, actually. I don't mind being your sunshine. Please refrain from speaking anymore. I'm so amazed, Lalo. It is rather grating. You're sweet, Grim. And you are delusional. Completely and utterly. Ha. Your face screams uncertain. You don't seem so sure. There is nothing I am more certain of in life, or death for that matter. Fine, then I'm completely and utterly delusional. But also you think I'm like sunshine, so I have that going for me. You really do seem kind of adorable sometimes. You know, when you look at me like that, I want to tease you. Really badly. Such a grumpy Reaper, yet you thought up such a cute nickname. Go on, call me Sunshine again. No, I refuse. Please. No, your baying will not convince me. Come on, pretty please. Nope, no. Absolutely not. What if I hand over my soul for it? You'd really do that? No, but I do want you to say it again. Ugh. Really, you can only blame yourself for coming up with such a cute nickname. There's no reason to be so shy, my little Reaper. Ha! Shy? You would call me shy? I'm anything but. That's why you're so flustered right now. I am not flustered. I can call you whatever I want. Oh, so timid, so shy, so hesitant, adorable. I like that about you. I am the Grim Reaper, for God's sake. I am none of those things. Then prove it. Take your time, I can wait. Ugh. Ugh. Seriously, you are seriously hellspawn. You're like sunshine in the worst of ways. You are far too bright. I hate sunlight. I don't mind casting some of my rays down at you. I can't help it I don't mind casting some of my rays down at you. Please don't. Grim. What now? You're blushing. If you blush like that, you may want to tease you more. You really are cute. You're blushing. You know what? My cat... You know what? My cat's on fire. I gotta go. You're what? And I think I left my stove on. And my fridge open. And the front door unlocked. Running away just like that, huh? But I like talking to you. It's actually kind of fun in a weird way. Just gotta look past the Grim Reaper cosplay thing you have going on. And the fact that you illegally installed this app on my computer, of course. It's not a... Even if your personality is kind of... Wait, what's wrong with my personality? I didn't say there was anything wrong with it, Grim. But if the shoe fits... My personality is fine. Yours, on the other hand. Also, I didn't illegally install anything. Your mortal laws don't apply to me. Really? I wonder what the court would think if I sued you for invasion of privacy. They would never catch me anyway. Aha, that's where you're wrong. I'm tracking your location right now. What? Just kidding. Or am I? Track it all you like, you'd never be able to reach me anyway. Why, do you live in another country? Sunshine, I live in another plane of existence, and his room looks like that. Let me guess. The underworld? Heaven, Australia? Australia. The underworld? Wow, I was expecting a stupid answer coming from you, to be honest. When have I ever answered you sarcastically or stupidly? Pretty much every single time. Honestly, it's rare you answer me seriously. I quite like it. Do you now? Yes, that's why I said it. I worry about you sometimes. What else do you like about me? Huh? Why would there be anything else? Because you have a secret crush on me. What? Are you insane? You must be to reach that conclusion. I'm trying to have you killed. What about that gives you the impression that I would have a crush on you? I'm looking past the fact you want to kill me. You should not look past that fact. Mortal, I will be your demise. You would be wise to remember that, if not for the fact that you won't just die. I would say you lack a sense of self-preservation. Anyway, that is all beside the point. Yes, I reside in the underworld. I hope your mortal eyes appreciate what none of your kind usually get to admire. Since when do they have Wi-Fi in the underworld anyway? Or computers or posters? Nice posters, by the way. The underworld seems to have it all. You think I should make the move? You are not destined for the underworld. No, don't fancy a roommate. I would rather perish than share my space. Aw, even with me, especially with you. Shame. I think I'd make a great house husband. A what? I can help you cook, clean, bathe if you ask me nicely. Excuse me? I do not need help bathing of all things. I can feed myself perfectly. Always room for improvement. I think you know what you're getting into when you're on the store page and you download this game. This free-to-play video game with some paid-for expansion stuff and some sexy times. And I feel like you like the barrier for entry is extremely low, and this game doesn't hide as a romance. The store page does not hide the fact that it's a romance chat simulator. You don't want me to wash your back, Grim? Shame. I'd even wash your hair for you. I think I could offer a full good body scrub. Huh? Do you not have hot water in the underworld? Of course there is hot water. That is not the point. Perfect, that it all works out. Maybe I'll even throw in a massage. Oh no, Kabitz. If you give me one too, if you pay, if you beg, if you give me one too, there will be no massaging or cooking together or sharing a house together. Do you understand? But the bathing is still on the table, huh? No, it absolutely is not. Well, if you ever change your mind, I assure you, you know, this... It's giving me a lot of memories from my... I didn't think this would hit quite as a nostalgia game for me. And no, I will not elaborate on that. Anyway, you're changing the topic. If anyone's changing the subject, it's you. How did you even learn to install this virus on my computer? Did you take an advanced underworld hacking class, Grim? What? No, don't be stupid. I learned it myself. All on your own? Yes, got a problem with that? Not gonna lie, I'm impressed. Sounds like bullshit. I'm impressed. As you should be. My talents are plentiful and perfected. Actually, I've changed my mind. Talk about from one extreme to another. Maybe you actually had some form of security on your computer. It wouldn't have been as easy. I have security. Yeah, what one? Whatever one came with the computer. Right, it wasn't hard to get it at all. Are you sure you aren't some super hacker? Okay, May. If all you had for security was the thing that came with the computer, yeah, that's... Yeah, uh-huh. As if I'd have the time for nonsense like that. Reaping souls is hard work, you know. Is it? I mean, every time we talk, you're just sitting in your room. Do you expect me to be working 24/7? As a Grim Reaper? Yeah, kinda. Anyway, I thought this conversation interaction was gonna end a while back. Particularly with, you know, the cat on fire and everything. Anyway, so you really just made up this whole program yourself? Like I have already said. Yes. How? How? What a loaded question. You wouldn't understand it all, trust me. Not that I'd tell you how anyway. Did you pay someone else to make it? Are you an idiot? I said I made it. I do not lie. But if you have to know, I did watch a tutorial. Yeah, the cat, the fire dies. A tutorial, like a video on programming? Yeah. I made use of the resources I had. Is that a problem for you? Not at all. Very resourceful of you. I shall add this to the list of attributes I associate you with. And what exactly does this list say, dare I ask? Annoying, creepy, weird, kinda cute, very resourceful. I am You're none of these things. You are all of these things. Especially the cute part. I have exactly 0 traits that relate to cuteness. None whatsoever. Not true. I am the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper's not cute. How do you not understand something so elementary? Elementary. You should tremble. Tremble? Yes. You should be terrified. Wait a second. Oh my god. What is that behind you? What are you on about? That plushie on your bed. It's so cute. What? Oh. Oh no. Oh my god, it's so cute. We finally noticed the plushie. And Kibitz has been like, there's a plushie back there. And Carmine's been like, there's a plushie. You did not see that. Not a word about it. Do you understand? What? How did you move that so fast? Bring it back. It's adorable. What's its name? Why the hell would I give him a name? Oh, a he. Ah, shit. Grim has a little plushie. How adorable. This is the highlight of my day. This is so unexpected. Stop talking. He's so cute and pink. Let me name him for you. No. How about no? Oh, I've got the perfect name. His name is Ezreal. 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 Nuts. Nuts. Of course it is. Okay, that's cute. I'm somehow unsurprised by that name. And what's that supposed to mean? The Angel of Death? Of course you would name him Azrael. It is much better than any of the god-awful names I'm sure you are about to spout. I would have given a great name, actually. Something absolutely fabulous, something positively devious, something positively devious. Well, he has a name. As great of a discussion this is. Duty calls. Is it a bit late to go off to work? Mortal death can call at any time. Talk later, little human. See you, Grim. Yes, I suppose you shall. Look after yourself, Clovis. Claiming your life belongs to me only. All ended. No, I didn't mean to try to edit that. Let's change this chat room. There you go. And I guess we'll change the avatar as well. That almost sounded romantic. Death can be quite romantic, don't you think? Have a good night, Clovis. Good luck avoiding me tomorrow. The second day complete day 2 achievement. We did it. New item added to gallery. We're 2 hours into romantic chat time. Well, a little bit less than that because we had to create our character and decorate our room. You kept turning around to check over your shoulder today. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. Whenever you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home contemplating this feeling, you hear the sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, though no one sits in the driver's seat. Keep walking. You keep walking at a leisurely pace for a reason even you don't understand. You're a crumbling, collapsing crash and watch as the truck falls down a sinkhole that appeared out of nowhere. Strange, but luckily you're unscathed. So, it came up in the, the opening that we've lived a perfectly ordinary life, but things that you would expect to kill someone, we've survived and kept surviving. Just this bizarre string of luck, repeatedly. Yesterday we had a slide whistle construction beam fall down on us, and I actually dodged out of the way of that one. But, I anticipate that had I just stood there, we would have been fine. Alright, here we are. Let's visit Ringloth. Go and play with Ringloth. You pull out a small willow ball and push it towards Ringloth. This is her favorite game, reverse fetch. She picks up the ball with her teeth and tosses it across the bed. With a smile, you reach over and retrieve it. The situation, who is the pet and who is the owner? We're gonna overwater you. Even more leaves that appear now. You water it generously and feel excited that this time you didn't kill your plant instantly. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Luckily, you bought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go at this time of day. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. Let's eavesdrop. You hear the creak as someone ascending the staircase in the hall outside of your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the hall. A deeper voice answers. Hello? There's a pause as you assume the person on the other end of the line replies. I'm working on it. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want to do them, okay? There's an even longer pause. A deep voice lowers in reply. Let me just have this, please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer. Let me just pretend for a little longer. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on that call hung up, and you think it was probably the other person. You then hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, and it's next door. A voice both light and airy calls out. It reminds you a little of a warm summer breeze. You're early. The deeper voice, like a cool winter night, responds. What can I say? I can't stay away. I mean, I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right? The light voice laughs. So you're just after my cookies. You caught me, sorry. Come in, we can eat some before we go. Luckily I saved you a couple, huh? The voices then become muffled as the door closes. That seems to be all you'll hear for today. What kind of reading do we have for today? Diary number 1. Dear Diaries, did you know I turned 8 today? I guess you probably didn't, because I don't think diaries count as real people, so you probably can't know things I don't tell you. But now you know, so that's good, probably. Guess what? It snowed. And guess what again? That means I don't have school. Did you hear that? We don't have school! Yay! I have to wait for my presents, apparently. I want to open them now. When am I ever going to get my presents? Okay, I'm going to make a snowman now. I wonder how a snowman gets a skeleton. They have skeletons, right? That'd be so cool. Okay, bye, Clovis. We know that's definitely not real. Because, I did not write like that when I was fucking 8. And B, snow? In this economy? As other parts of the country are just getting covered and smothered. Can't spare any for here. Oh, reposition my chair and the microphone. Whoop. Very warm and toasty day today. All right, sit down on the laptop. Gotta keep that wallpaper. I liked it. Do we have a different message? No, we still have your kind of baby girl coded. Good. I only want that to change for a more powerful statement. Good. We could paint. Well, I actually kept my little mark there that I drew. That's... Hold on. Bigger. But... Bigger. Yes. Any new games? We have no new games. What's our internet thing? Oh, we're not getting another fortune. It's infinite pop. Once you pop, the fun don't... Oh my god! They don't get smaller and smaller. They just get big and small. Oh, you just keep popping. Incredible. Let's return to romance chat. They have keratin. Mortal. Do not call upon me this day. Sir. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. Hello? Message not sent. Grim? Steve? Edgy Reaper Boy? Grim? Your app is broken. This just makes me want to send more messages. Warning. Error. System malfunction. Force restart. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. I guess we're just like, oh well, let me go look at my bunny and play some more reverse catch. Slowly boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? Nor following a single simple instruction? I swear you don't listen purposefully. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. I see. I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Is something wrong? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me, yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions, even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Hang up disabled? Yeah. And this gives us the chat history. Does this have something to do with your camera being off? Why are you being extra edgy right now? Is everything all right? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there's a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet, two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate at least. So, what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Will you turn your camera on? Grim? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Exclamation marks! Grim! Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes, is there something wrong with your hearing today, or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us? Your sense hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. You should have a nap. You should eat something. Maybe you should have a relaxing bath. As nice as that sounds, it won't be enough. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me know. It's nothing personal. Sorry. Making me worry more. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. And our character will not take no for a fucking answer, right? What does that even mean? Let us resume via text. Okay. All ended. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I am unsure. You are an enigma to me. You say a lot of crazy things, but you're being extra strange today. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. Hot murder suspects in your area. Click here now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's... Uh-huh. Yep. Steam, thank you for the love of God for constantly, like, playing live, now broadcasting. We're totally broadcasting this right now. It's definitely live, 100% live. Definitely, absolutely, swear to God, live. Yep. Mm-hmm. Save the Villainous and Otome Isekai role-playing game demo. Some people have pets. You now have a romance novel villainess. Guide your neurodiverse villainess through an animated visual novel with menacing manners, mysteries, men with woe in parentheses in front of it, and murder to see if you can save the villainess. Okay. Part of visual novel fast. I see. No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. Doll that makes you bald, $450. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors. But the coloring is still solid. Always. Ah. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you are not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? You are not dead. Oh, I recognize the art for that game. Free neighbors in your area available now and forever. My understanding is that that's a real wholesome game without sexual content. Truly wholesome. You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it is thick. Yours is not like that either. So, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. Seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it is like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or have you made a blood promise, then broke it? $9.99 lunch special. Cafe merriment. A curse? I don't think so. And you have made no promises vowed on blood? I think I would remember if I had, so no? Indeed, you would know if you had, and the consequences of breaking them are severe. I will have to rule both of these out then. Rule them out of what exactly? Can you explain what you're talking about, Grim? All this talk of cursed and blood promises is something out of fiction. Completely not real. It is very real. You just haven't lived a life where you've witnessed nor participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. I can try? Suppose we'll have to do. So what is this idea of yours, then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. Brilliant! Oh, how I've always dreamed of just that. Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me, in theory. How exactly does one channel life force? What am I even asking you right now? How to channel life force? You literally just asked me. How can you not know what you asked? I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing. But you've just gotten a buttload, stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. Yeah, not once. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul and is necessary to form the bridge between us. Bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before, but I'm glad to be your first and only. Wait, well, only? Yes, this should work. Once the connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscience to you. Oh, brilliant. This is so totally normal. Can I say no? Single female knights in your area. Is this like a demonic possession? Truthfully, I suppose so. Yes, they are quite similar. That's comforting. There's a first time for everything, I guess. Let's say you're not lying. What will happen to me? Nothing bad will happen unless you resist me once a connection is made. If I do resist, your mind will simply break apart and fracture. I am stronger and your mind will not be able to fight back against me. Oh. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? This is a consensual possession, huh? If I change my mind, boom, demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I am doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything, then? Grim? Shall we begin? Yep. Still no camera? Really? Ugh, I suppose it is needed. Fine, whatever. We gotta look into each other's eyes. Happy now? You don't look very hurt. On the outside, what? You said it is not something visible to the eye, nor is it anything for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I'll worry otherwise. The anticipation of not knowing is too much. I don't like thinking you're hurt, not understanding how. It is simply my... Yeah, where's the stuffy, Steve? Your mind? Did this mind connection join anything? Not wait, then? You know, until you recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do, but it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Get on with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just... Yes. Don't look away until the connection is formed. How will I know when it's formed? You will feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. You aren't gonna make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're gonna do what exactly? Look for said answers. Which means 9 hells you asked so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I am going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. And maybe you'll give me answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. I want to understand better so I can kill you. Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, you know, kill me, is this actually a ploy for you to take my soul? I suppose that's a fair comment. It'll do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. I don't know if I believe you, but let's do it anyway. Well, are you prepared? Come at me, Grim. Stay still and prepare yourself. Look into my eyes, and you will see dots. Nearly there. Yeah, fucking just totally bald. My hair, my beautiful hair. Doesn't this make you want to die now? Grim? Shh, don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am. There you are. Ah! Something feels strange. I didn't mean to go into this Rimpy menu, but while we're here, we can save the game. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all of your wiggling. What the... You... How is this possible? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold. That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but you really were serious this whole time? You're the fucking Grim Reaper? You're trying to take my soul? I made a bet with death? You're actually the Grim Reaper? Yes. Told you, now you look somewhat foolish, don't you? Not gonna comment about that. As I have been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems that you'll finally start to believe me. Always? I feel like there were times when I was interacting with you all playful and flirty that was less than truthful. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? Feels itchy, the connection. I feel it, like a pull. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer a part of my conscience into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my conscience will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. Of course, it makes perfect sense. Obviously. So much sense. More sarcasm, how fascinating. Grim? Yes? What if my mind... You will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. I don't... If you say so. You disagree? Not exactly. I do find like we're suited for each other, like you said. I'm just unsure about what it means to be suited to death, literally. I also don't know. Maybe we'll find out together. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture a connection. A bridge. Okay. Can't imagine a bridge. Oh yeah, it's a huge bridge. It's just a little bridge. A small thing. Yes, it is. Okay, I can imagine a bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I'm simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes, but hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pull of my mind. Okay, I can do that. I'll hold on tight. Good. Make sure you do. I don't want to deal with the consequences of any unfortunate accidents, though as you said, it would make my job a little easier. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. Okay. Close your eyes. I'm sure there's a prompt for me somewhere here, but my eyes are closed, so pressing enter isn't working, so I'm going to have to open my eyes. I tried, chat room. When I made it across, you can open them again. I could have used the down arrows to eventually cycle through the RenP menu to get to that, because it would have started me over here. Dots. Longer dots. Dropping frames. No longer dropping frames. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. Shorter dots. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. Dots. How do you feel? Yeah, OBS dropping frames for the visual intensity. Strange, kind of full? Never been better, actually. Kind of full? Strange. That is normal. Now let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. Ah. What is it? How could that? Wait a second. I can hear you in my head. Yes. I should have mentioned this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. Amazing. My talents are amazing. Yes, thank you for noticing. No, not your talents. It's amazing this is possible. Yes, thanks to my talents. I am very talented after all. Talented and amazing and all of that. So, can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse? Not exactly what I'd want a pretty man to call me, but okay. I said your aura was that, not you. And pretty, come on, I'm sure you could think of a better descriptive word for me. Anyway, it's not necessarily bad, but it's unusual. I can't say I know what it means. You have some serious RBF right now? And that's competing with you look kind of built up right now? You have some serious resting bitch face right now. What is that? Resting bitch face. What? I can assure you my face is bordering on heavenly. There is no bitch face. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. Right, you don't like the light, do you? Do you sparkle in the sunlight like that vampire? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. I'm just a little sensitive, okay? I bet you are. Be careful not to damage your eyes, then. Don't look too close, all right? Fantastic advice, except I must look closely if I am to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes. Souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, not unheard of. But, yours doesn't look the same nor feel the same as anyone else's. It's my own unique soul. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. That honestly sounds like a good thing. What the lack of smell tells us is that you're indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me to concentrate. Looking into my eyes is that distracting, huh? What the? What is it now? Grim? Open. Give me the diagnosis, Doc. In all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's you? Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. So bossy. You don't mind. I wouldn't say that, but fine. I am the best of the best. Now that's kind of out of nowhere. It is an undisputable fact. There's no one better on your plane or mine than I. I am everything people should strive to be again. Steve at it again. I'm glad we get to stick with Steve. Yet, I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then. Nonsense, that is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Wow. You're alright. It pulses and ebbs like an ocean. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe it's like a shield. Is there something you need protection from? Well, remember the person might be fucking trying to kill me. You? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. And I believe you. For now. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating auras, and then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know, that will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? I'm absolutely fucking chat room after all, turns out. Would you look at that? Another question. Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps, maybe if you behave. Or beg. I'd rather not. Then perhaps I'd rather not tell you. That's not fair. The only thing fair in life is death. Okay, very funny. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now, so suddenly? I need rest and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, okay? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. But, thank you. I appreciate it. Get some rest, please. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. So you've said. That's exactly what a liar would say. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? Huh? You told me to focus on the pull. You are the pull. You literally told me to watch you. Of course I focused on you. Look at the blush. Oh, I see how it is. You act all tough, but the thought of being watched so intently makes you shy, doesn't it? It does not. It does. I'm too tired to deal with this. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night-night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. Fucker. By the way, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you? Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Of course not if I said yes. Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Thank you! BT Dubs, I can't believe you changed your profile pic to that. Black on black. You and your edgy teenager-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did, LMAO. I feel you're being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go, rest. You may not feel, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way, Baka. It's heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Your soul, you entirely? That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Third day done. New items added to the gallery. New items just dropped. Today was a very strange day for you. I fucking bet after everything. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. It apostrophe S nothing. It is nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? How could you be? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly you're very glad to have walked. Well then. Alright. These have been lengthy romance 10 options, but like I said, there's some nostalgia. And again, I will not elaborate. We shall groom Ringloth. You place a small towel across your lap and put Ringloth on top of it. With your handy soft bristle brush, you spend some time combing and grooming Ringloth. You're always very gentle and careful, and Ringloth enjoys it a lot. You give her a pat behind the ears when you're done. All right, plant. Are you done drinking water yet? Your little plant is growing. Hopefully you give it a big drink of water, excited about its growth. You are not. I really feel like I've overwatered you, but you might be one of them really thirsty plants. That's not all the thirst that's happening around here on the stream tonight. You put your ear to the door, listening closely. You can hear something, but it seems muffled. You wonder if you'll be able to hear better from your window. All right, eavesdrop. Push open your window. A cool nighttime breeze blows inside. It feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. Then you hear two voices from next door, one light and airy, and another deep and calm. Tangled, if the plant has eyes? Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. You can't help but feel that under such a big sky, happening to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. The light voice speaks first. Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. You are... It is very beautiful, the deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? The lighter voice pauses for a moment. Actually, yes, as long as I can remember. I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I feel like I see the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. The two voices go quiet for a moment, and you feel like these two people you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The deeper voice finally pipes up again. Do you believe in fate? Lighter voice answers, but seems much smaller than usual. I'm not sure. I feel like you are someone I was always meant to meet. But the voice, cool like the night sky above, cuts off. I don't want to hurt you, and I'm afraid that the same fate that made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay away, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option? The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. Can't there be a third option? That was, yeah, barely a whisper. A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late. I had better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough you hear your neighbor's door open then close. That seems to be everything you'll hear for the night. But it did get you thinking about fate and chance meetings and the budding feelings within your chest. What do we have in the books? Rovery, you are akin to the moon and the stars and the oceans, boundless and free, shining and deep. You illuminate the darkness and cradle the light. You rise and fall and follow your own path through the night. With a bottomless heart, you help those in need, even when such actions may cause you to bleed. So shine brightly and embrace the unknown. For in that magic, you find your own. All right. Well, I hope those who voted for a date with death, this romance chat game, got their votes worth. This did trump over Max Gentleman's sexy business for tonight. Ludity was defeated by this. We will not be getting through it all in this broadcast. I can assure you, based on the rate. We shall check our computer. Take a look at the gallery again. What else do we have in the gallery now? We have Grim Reaper Halloween 2023. Look at this motherfucker right here. Another Halloween sketch. Halloween YCH 2023. Grim Reaper with some candy. Take a look at some other things we didn't look at before. Animation character design. Animation storyboarding. From our cool animation when we started up. Some sprite sketches. Yeah. Okay. Some more imagery left. 6:45 p.m. 8/11 20XX. Or could be 11/8 20XX, given how things have been going down there. 62 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy. Chat room. Let's begin the chat room. Didn't vote for this. This game has been very enjoyable so far. Azrael is the cutest, Grim says. Oh, go away, don't message me. Hey, this too will pass. Nikita Aqua, 60 hours in a virtual novel is fine. Bokun Moth, darling, can I be your fave? Got any leads? I'll take that as a no, then. Unless it's a yes and you're just ignoring me. You wouldn't do that, right? I said I might perhaps tell you. Ah, the man of the hour. I really am always on your mind, aren't I? You'd like it if you were, wouldn't you? I'd be more concerned with the amount of time you spend fantasizing about death. There's an interesting thought. Help her! Die painfully, die stinky. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death, I represent death, I quite like death. But is that the same thing? See it as you will, whether I am literally death or not is up to interpretation. You seem a little too lively to be called Death Incarnate. But either way, we're getting off topic here. So, You are so very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Wow, you just came out and said it. What the fuck? You wanted to know, so I told you. Simple as that. You could say it a little more nicely. How else would I tell you? There's literally something wrong with you. You are abnormal, an abnormal mortal. What the fuck, Dots? What the fuck, Dots? The bully becomes the bullied. Sometimes in life, it is better to just say things how they are. Don't you mean in death? Haha. That's when you're a spokesperson on living. You're still living, are you not? I really hope so. Or maybe I'm a flesh-eating zombie on my way to munch you. I really hope so. You don't think I'm some mutant superhuman, do you? I absolutely do not. Phew. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? I'm about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Okay, now you're making me scared. Grim being nice, what does the world come to? Okay, maybe I shouldn't care about how you feel. My bad. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh god, Grim, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Let me explain. There's something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Then what exactly is wrong with it? You're already fucking dead. Grim? You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong, that's all I have to say to you. I need more time. Apparently we have to be super fucking pushy to get something out of you. Fucking... Baby girl coded, you're fucking brat. Oh, high maintenance shit. Oh, God. I'm rotating to look out my window at the night right now, like, oh. Okay, but what does it change for me? Well, for now, nothing, I suppose. You suppose? What if I do something dangerous? Couldn't I make it worse? You want my honest opinion? For some reason, yes. Just go about your days as you normally would. Easily said. You weren't even aware there was an issue until a moment ago. There is no reason for you to completely change how you're living your life now. If anything, that is what will cause you damage. This actually makes some amount of sense. Obviously, it was something I said after all my words are dripping with wisdom. Plus, I am always correct. We both know that. Oh, really? Solve this, motherfucker! What? You're always right. Answer my math questions, then. No using a calculator. Provides answer. Huh? That is the answer to your question. You cheated. I did not. You did. I don't even own a calculator. You... you beeped it. I absolutely did not. I am simply a math genius. Just because you cannot solve it does not mean I cannot. Your intellect is obviously lacking. Hey. Look, maybe you got that right. I'm not checking to confirm. You can't be right 100% of the time. Why not? The probability of that is almost zero, but not impossible. Certainly not for one as talented as I. All that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'll do whatever I want. Am I not allowed to feel worried about, you know? I wouldn't want another Reaper to come after me. And if I'm going to be getting your soul, I want to make sure everything's good. Why bother feeling worried? Why would I not? Because it is entirely necessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list of things you would like to do before you perish. Or what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You're being edgy again. I'm simply being myself. Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Have you even been trying? None of your business. I'd actually say it is. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later. It's a rather pressing issue, you know, as is your health. Fine, if you're really that curious, I'm feeling just... great. Actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel as good as new. Well, sounds like good news to me. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. It's because you touched my aura. I'd prefer to feel unwell and know why, than suddenly feel... I did not mean to do that. Suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing for you. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. You say that, but I know you don't mean it. What made you unwell anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually, no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. Wait, you're not already dead? Why would you assume I'm dead? I just thought since you represent death and stuff. My heart beats in my chest. I believe that is proof I am alive. Plus the blood rushes to your face and you blush. That's proof enough. Ahem. So yes, I am alive and my soul can still be affected by the taint or the light. The taint? The light? You know too much already, but you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. Veterinarians hate him for this one simple trick. Oh. I'm curious. Click on. Tell me more. Oh. That's an itch.io, a game on itch.io. Ooh. Return to 1920s Los Angeles and this continuation of the thrilling romances and Speakeasy. Speakeasy Last Call. Looking through the images here for oh, that's, yeah. Yep, that, yep. There are 18 kinetic novel stories, 6 safe for work and 12 not safe for work. Those images definitely include not safe for work. Great. Well, anyway. And I'm glad I don't have to do all that to live. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all of this time, after all. I'm glad you're feeling better, then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is, ever since I linked our minds. Fantastic work on my part. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Veterinarians definitely would hate that. Later, though. By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but... Castle Dracula, stake your claim on a luxury suite. Book now. Are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. Where to begin? Pianos falling from the windows right in front of me? Yes, that was me. Why? Because I'm trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this, so why play dumb? Just thought, you know, Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die, then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago, yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me on the list I have with your name on it. Maybe it's someone else with the same name. Do you think we do not account for that? I don't know. It would just explain some things, wouldn't it? It would. But it is not the case. You, Clovis, are the person I desire above all else. Desire? Yes, I desire your soul. Is this a confession? Is it a confession that I want your soul? Further than that, I have no comment. So, you're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways. Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they are supposed to, the way they are destined to from the moment they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No. It is just you. Yeah, nature usually takes its course in every case but one. It has always been just you. That almost sounds romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me. I am the hunter and you my prey, and we will be locked to one another until one of us wins, which will be me, of course, even if it kills me in the process. This is the royal steps for a free dance lesson today only. Ballroom, tango, waltz, hip-hop. What the? What is that? It is me. Obviously, but where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What, do I look like I would have the time to draw? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute. Usually I would argue. However, in this case, I believe cute is the right term. You've seen that before. It has compounded all my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tipped the artist as they did a good job. Anyway, you just sent a human a photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. You're bending the rules by talking to me. You are clever, Clovis. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone one whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me, then, huh? For you, don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Wow, breaking my heart over here. Good, you shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? I have received a few depicting a wide range of emotions. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally, how else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Fantastic. They truly got your good side. But wait a second. What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me. Why would I send that to you? Because I want to see it. Your little pouty blush, cute, so I can add it to my collection because I want to see it. Oh, you know what? Once again, I am proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? And I call death for the first time. You know you want to pick up death? You are getting rather demanding, mortal. Start pouting, pretty boy. Excuse me? I want to see you pout. Go on, pout already. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I want to see you pout. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this. You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout. It's very important. It's a pointless waste of time. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. Ah! What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about things I want. Of all the things you could want, you choose that? All right, no need to judge. What would you pick if you could have anything? You're so... Wait. Something other than my soul. Well, a holiday, I suppose. A holiday? That is what it's called, right? When a mortal takes a break from their work requirements. Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me. There's no way you've never had a holiday. I have had days off to recover from being unbalanced, but never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. That can't be true. I've told you I cannot lie. You cannot? Or you will not? I cannot. I am not able to. What part don't you understand? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Well, okay. Like, actually? Yes, like actually. How many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. Don't even think about using this to your advantage. You can't stop me. Oh, this is the best. You know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What, you want to play 20 questions now? So is that a yes or a no? No. Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? What? What would you care? Do you cuddle Azrael while you're in bed? Yes or no, Grim? talk about something else. You do! No answer is still an answer. Oh! That's so cute. Look at the, well, yes. He's cute, so... adorable. Get lost. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course, pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. Well, he can't lie, chat room. As we all know. I'm ambivalent. I actually had something in it tonight with pineapple. I'm alright with pineapple. With it blended with other things, though? You're so wrong, it hurts. I don't feel that strongly about it. Finally, someone that sees sense. I knew you were a smart man. Glad you recognize it. Then, do you think I'm cute? I pass. You can't pass? I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Then do you think I'm handsome? Oh, for the love of... So... No? I didn't say that, did I? Got you. Do you think about me often? You are all I think about right now, mortal, and it is aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. Yeah. Yeah, Carmine, I'm fine with, like, pineapple as a... I guess it's just, like, I'm fine with pineapple. Just, like, what I ate it with, like, tonight was, like, blended in with, like, a sauce with, like, some chicken and then poured on some rice. I think that's all right. Like, I would eat that again. But... typically not into, like, pineapple being blended into things. If I'm gonna have pineapple, I would just want to have, like, pineapple straight up. You could do, like, pineapple as a condiment or topping, and I could roll with that. Because I can pick or choose, but when pineapple is integrated within the main dish, it's difficult to remove. I am too busy. Anyway. Love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love. Why? For the happiness it brings? Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay, too. I just thought you seemed... lonely. Lonely, huh? You not concern yourself with my loneliness. That is part of being a Reaper. That's sad. You can think what you wish of me. Neither a yes nor a no, I see. You may take of it what you wish. All right, then. Okay, have you ever kissed anyone? No, I have not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the other person that I'm chatting to, of course I mean you, mortal. I have. I haven't actually. Sorry, Grim, I don't kiss and tell. No, I have. Interesting. Then have you... Nope, it's still my turn, Clovis. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Of me? I think it would be stupid to not be a little scared of the fucking, like, Grim Reaper, you know? You're smart then. But I think I'm more interested than scared. Because I'm stupid and playing this video game. Interested? Yeah. You're kind of an interesting person, Grim. That much is obvious. No, really. Despite everything, I'm glad we met. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name? I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were lying? No, mortal. You won't tell me? No, that would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off? Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally, no. Grim? You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Whoopsies, tee-hee. Tee-hee! You... What? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. What the hell? Come back and get it! Don't you, like, need that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I have absolutely not been spying on you. I receive far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more of that than that would be too much. Then take it back already. I cannot. It is too risky. So I just live with you spying on me forever? There won't be any spying. That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I have already laid my claim. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself. It would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. I wouldn't say I belong to you. Don't mind being owned by you, Grimmy. Your soul does. Really? I feel pretty alive right now. Not for much longer. We'll see about that, won't we? Yes, we will. This whole conversation is so silly. You can't just lay claim on people without asking them first, Grimmy. Too bad. It's 20XX. It's too bad I already have. What if one of your other Reaper friends sees? Won't that be bad news for you? You speak the truth, yes, but I am willing to risk that for you. How romantic. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. You mess with my mind and my heart, then it's working. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but you're... I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you were going to say. You said that was against one of the rules on the first day. I can. I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Tease. You tease me. It is only fair. You, as mortals, say, dish it, but cannot take it. Anyway, good night, sunshine. I also enjoyed talking to you, Grim Reaper. Night, Grim. Talk later. Good night, cutie. All right, we completed the 4th day. That one went pretty quick in comparison to the other days. On your way home from work, you decide to stop at a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage, which is not coffee. You decide against going to your usual store and instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment, except when you enter, you find it totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave, just in time for the building to erupt in flames. When the fire trucks arrive, you learn that the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe. They forgot to lock the door and they left. The building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but there was nothing around the building, on the street. There was no one. Bo, if there's a fucking leaky gas pipe in my city. And there wasn't like a goddamn don't be a fucking moron like Cordon. Whatever. It's fine. No, how fortuitous. Someone else would have died in that situation. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. They're amazed you got it unscathed. And also confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. All right, Maxwell, yeah. It's not that it's impossible. It's more like a, what? What? Hold on. Still, you're let go, and you make your way back to your apartment smiling to yourself. Though Grim is still after your soul, at least he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. That's great, Max. Go for it. See what happens. edges away from car. Let's take a photo of this bunny. You quickly snap a picture of the bun. You probably have 100 identical ones, but that didn't matter. Her fur is looking especially soft today. Our plant is growing. More water. The buds, you almost tear up when you notice them. They're so cute. You can't wait to see what the flowers will look like. Oh, bless their hearts. Let's do some eavesdropping. Footsteppies. Putting your ear to the door, you hear a knock at the apartment next to yours. There's a pause. 10 seconds go by, then 30. Then it's been a minute before you even realize it. No one answers the door. You hear a sigh in the hallway beyond. Are you in there? A deep voice starts, but it's much quieter than usual. Sorry for taking off like that last night, and for not answering your texts. That voice, which you come to notice calm and composed, sounds strained, vulnerable. I didn't mean to worry you, the voice continues, but I needed some time alone. Something's been on my mind. I didn't want to burn you. It's been a fucking day! Like, as far as I know, y'all just met several days back. Like, and you've been seeing each other every day since. You could... Man. I've never been very good at talking to you about things. Not that you'd know that. Well, it is an unequal with knowledge relationship. The hallway falls silent for a moment, broken only by the sound of distant traffic. I've been keeping something from you. Something I didn't want to share, but that's never gone well for either of us. So, I know you don't want to talk right now, but you can come find me, and I'll tell you everything. When you're ready, and only if you want to. Silence again. You keep listening quietly, but the door never opens, and then the same voice rises for the final time. Turns out she was just out fucking getting groceries or some shit. I really want to change. I really want to get things right just this once. What the fuck? Like, there was some, like, confusion when we overheard one half of the phone call, but this deep voice is... Here's Tangle said, this is a weird relationship. Footsteps, they're slow and heavy. You can almost feel the weight of their emotions at each step. And then all is quiet. Well, okie dokie. Anyway, new book. Affirmations. You are made of love. No amount of fear can dissolve that. No pain destroy it. No hatred diminish it. No anguish drown it. No loneliness replace it. Lived experience tells me that's not true. You are kind and caring and deserve happiness. You are love. You are capable of change and of growth. Yes, I am. You deserve the life you desire. You are not your mistakes or failures, and you are greater than the sum of your experiences. If you do not already know it, I hope you can come to love yourself because you are everything. You are love. Thank you for this book of affirmisms. Right. Wonderful. Guess we can save the game again. And go to our laptop. Check the computer. You said stuff was in the gallery that was different? Oh, yeah. Oh, a Patreon not safe for work preview. Yes. August 2023 Patreon not safe for work preview. All right. We may not have gotten Max Gentleman's sexy business tonight, but we have captured a little bit of the eroticism. A little bit of the intensity. Good. What's on the internet tonight? Is your computer on? Run the diagnostics tool. This sounds like a stupid idea, but what the hell? Grim Reapers are already on my computer anyway. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Irrelevant, but your computer is definitely on. All right. Let's go chat. Mortal, I have had an important revelation. Don't touch my mortal over here. Hazu's little star. Being in love, yikes. Honks my clown nose. And that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. 1, your favorite mortal color. 2, the season in which you favor most. 3, what is your family status? 4, names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. 5, left or right side of the bed? Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong? No, the problem cannot be me. Clovis, I request your presence. Hello? Whoa, okay, wall of text. Desperate for my attention, are we? Oh, did you miss me? Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20, don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Yeah. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color. Type in your favorite color. Well, you know, it has changed over the course of my life. When I was younger, and I remember being asked this question like a computer lab when I was in 1st grade. I like your favorite color, and I had like 5, like a lot of vibrant colors. And when I got into like teenage years, I shifted into black and red. And a decent amount of my wardrobe was black and red. There's some really great like fucking pants I had that I enjoyed. Ugh. That had incorporated both black and red. Oh, they were good. They were good pants. They were good goth pants, even though I was not that. They were definitely the kind of edgy that black is the color of my soul. And I like purples. I like a lot of purples. I do enjoy me a good purple, but my default truly and still remains black, even though it absorbs all light. So it does make it difficult to see. It's really hard to wear a black wardrobe in South Carolina in the summer. One of the reasons why I enjoy the colder months here. Probably black then. Yes. Okay, black. Got it. A fine color. Which season? It's winter. Fall I enjoy, but it's like I like the spread of colors, but truth be told, winter really does have that spread of colors, here for me as well. This past winter, it was last month, and there were still leaves on the trees that were firmly brown and just hadn't fallen off yet. It's March, and leaves are falling off now to make room for new leaves. Assuming that you don't hit either the evergreen trees, or there are some trees that aren't evergreen and just didn't lose their leaves this season. But I enjoy me a winter. Single assassins. Carmine, continue to enjoy the adverts down there. Hello, hello? Currently romance chatting up Grim Reaper here, who has asked me some important questions. Has sent me a questionnaire. I've been a part of that before. I like the cold weather. I do. Strongly do. Perhaps if I didn't have any body hair, or had very low amounts of body hair, extremely low, and maybe if I was not an individual with layers of body fat, like if I was a beanpole, I was a skinny lad, then those would be issues. Like I would have to layer up. I would have to actually wear a pair of gloves I have in my closet, or, you know, put on my jackets and coats and hoodies and windbreakers that I almost never use, and get comfy in blankies, which is not something that really happens for me. But I am an individual who is in possession of body hair and some body fat. And winter fashion is really, really quite nice. A number of things can, Olive. For example, since we're here in this fucking freewheeling, like, enjoying happy time with each other while I'm romance chatting the fucking Grim Reaper, my brother used to, like, be like me and really enjoy cold temperatures, but years back he started having some issues when he was on blood pressure medication, and as a result, like, it changed his blood vessels and how, like, he absorbed weather and how, like, heat left his body. And until he got off that medication, because he lost well over 100 pounds and started doing marathon running, he started being not so much into cold. But now that he's fucking marathon running, like, muscle man, 6'4", like 240, his pulse rate is not an issue. He's probably heavier than that. Plus, it's great weather to snuggle in. You seem like you'd be good for snuggling. Does he? Does he seem like he'd be good for snuggling? I don't know. I don't know. I would be good for snuggling? Yeah, you down? Skin-to-skin contact helps conserve heat and all that. We should test it out for science. I will leave science to more scientific men. How about just for fun? Well, then I would be, as you said, down. I have wondered what it would be like to hold you. I mean, someone. You didn't backspace that? What am I saying? Never mind. I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind, like, at all. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous. Wow, you're really ruining it. Flirt away, Grim. Anyway, my questions. What about your family? This actually is a thing that pops up in one of the screenshots of the store page. Want to beat the in-laws, Grim? So, I guess I'll do that. Want to meet the in-laws, Grim? We are not married. Should we get married then? Right now? That's a little short notice. Fine. Maybe later then. What did you want to know about them? Do you have any family? Yeah, I have family. I see them pretty often. Well, some of them. Not so much others. We'll go net, I see them pretty often. We don't live too far apart. So we catch up when we can. That sounds nice. Do you enjoy the proximity? Yeah, I do actually. I'm really close with my Yeah, close, yeah. I've been considering moving for a while so I can have some more space. Why would you need more space? I like decorating. I want to decorate a whole house. More room for collectibles. Things are getting a little cramped here. What a garden, actually. Things are getting a little cramped here. Huh, I suppose that makes sense. My abode is quite small, but I've never thought of upgrading. I'm not sure it's an option. Hey, you can come share a place with me. It won't be too cramped. Hello, live. I don't need an entire house to myself. Why would you want to live with me? Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hog the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all, and no, I do neither of these things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You steal all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. There's no way for me to convince you. Why you would ever want to live with me, I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that is a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family. I've got mom and dad. Yeah, my mom and dad. And they raised me together. It was love at first sight for them. The moment their eyes met, they were drawn to one another. They told me it was fate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. And they were fortunate to find each other. Some soulmates never find their other half. Some wouldn't even know their soul called for another. Wait, so soulmates are an actual thing? How do you know if you find them? You wouldn't know. It's quite rare. Do I have one? How would I know? Seems like a question to ask yourself. Well, you seem quite interested in my soul. He has 97 mental illnesses and is banned from most public spaces. Wait, if someone else is my soulmate, they might take offense at you being so keen for my soul. Well, sorry to them, but your soul belongs to me, so don't go getting any ideas thinking you can get out of our arrangement. Damn, you totally just failed all of my plans. Do you have any siblings? I do, yeah. Buy Gamer Girl bathwater here. Yas, finally. I've got a brother. He's the best. Do you have any siblings, Grim? I do not. And thank the lords for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. How so? It's just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of sharing, and sometimes you're kind of demanding. I take what I want when I want it. Yes, exactly. It's my right as a Reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they'd put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. That's the family questions out of the way, then. What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. I think my idea of taken care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls know that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me. Immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you are told. There is no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Grimmy. I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There might be. They won't be an issue for much longer. I'll deal with it. As soon as you tell me who they are, I'll go deal with it right away. Someone is sounding a little jealous right now. Jealous? No, I am serious about my work. Even if there was someone special in my life, they wouldn't be able to stop a Grim Reaper. I don't share sunshine. Share what? You, obviously. Luckily for you, I don't have anyone special, I guess. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You are so... So what? Just how could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. You're, well, never mind. No, what were you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? No, you didn't. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. I mean, yes. I have dated before. But it's never been anything serious, I guess. That's my one option. Their name? Seriously? Cooking with cat boys? Very. We don't even talk anymore. You don't need to worry about them getting in the way of your reaping. That is not the reason. It just annoys me. That I've dated before? I was like 15. It hardly counts. We didn't even hold hands. What? Wait a minute. I mean, I guess it would be too salacious to handhold, so I suppose. What a waste. Such a fool. They take you out to eat in fancy places, buy you flowers. I was 15. We didn't have that kind of budget. No, we were practically kids. What a disappointment. I would never be that disappointing. Would you like that, though? Fancy dates and flowers? What else would I be speaking about? I don't need over-the-top fancy. Flowers would be nice, though, I suppose. Yeah, you're right, Purple Manfly. You're right. Gotta be careful. Is that cliche? Is it not a basic part of courting? I don't know, Overlord Zorp. We all have our gifts. To give flowers? This mortal was truly an idiot. What about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you'd never been in love, but that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldlings take your fancy? Underworldings? No. Then any mortals? Well... And on to the final question, right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, so do you. I choose to pass. Left or right side? I don't care. I really don't have a strong attachment. I guess it would depend on the bed's location within the room. How convenient it is for me. Perhaps my answer to bed is yes. Yes to bed. I don't think this is an example of my fickle nature to change where I lay on my bed. We'll just do it right because I'm always right. Noted. Those were all the questions I had prepared. Like my current bed, it also varies. Those are all the questions I had prepared. So you're gonna ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine, answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. The approach was fine, you just phrased things kind of strangely. Like you're interested but don't want to seem too interested. You are so obvious sometimes, it's sweet. Obvious in what way? Obviously really interested in getting to know me. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You kind of did, had a little chat to yourself. Nope, you're remembering incorrectly. I would not make such a fool of myself. I am the Grim Reaper. If you say so, Grim. I'm simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all. Well, it definitely did. I saw them just in time to witness something hilarious. Just in time to bear witness to my shame. Right as you yelled, "Fuck me!" And it certainly got my attention, that's for sure. I'm never going to let you live it down. Oh, yay. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely. Fantastic, even. I knew you would be. Oh, well, that was abrupt. That's the longest text chat that we've had with the Grim Reaper. Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Little Reaper? You called me so suddenly. Did you miss my face that much? I was simply bored of typing out my responses to your stupidity, Baka. A little rude, mean, but fair. You're the one spouting nonsense. I know you don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You'd just take my soul and be done with it. Right? I'll take it when the time is right. Someone struggling. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days and then your soul is mine, remember? That will not be happening. I do not struggle. What about struggle fucking, huh? How can you be sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this bet as you are. Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win. I think I'm doing a decent job so far. Considering I'm still, alive. Maybe I'm just letting you have it until the last possible moment. Or maybe you just can't take it. You are fortunate, you know. Oh yeah? Fortunate I was the Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not put up with you like I do. Well, yeah, I do feel lucky to have met you. Lucky's a bit much. Ha, that is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Talking to you? That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize, I forgot. I have to be awfully clear with you. You and your small brain. Fuck you. Someone's being nosy. Just answer the question. Such a bossy boy. Well... before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? You're nearly 50 questions. I was, well, not doing much, actually, hanging out around my apartment. Ringloth was actually acting a little strange earlier. I thought she might be getting sick, but she perked right up. Suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off from my mortician job. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. I know I'll be fine anyway. I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. Your plans for later? I'm gonna hit the town and party! Interesting. You don't seem like the party type. I could be. Fuck you, video game. I can start right now. And will you? Probably not. Honestly, I don't have the energy for that. Instead, I'll probably just stay here. Good. This works for me. Call ended. Oh no, this feels like a setup. What the? I hung up. Yeah, I know, but why? You'll find out soon enough. Just wait. Wait? I know you don't have that much patience, but yes, wait, mortal. You step back from your computer, you're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. Spend a little time with the Bonnie and check the moisture of your sprout. Eventually you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Does it? You're really trying to sell me on feelings I do not have. Like, I'm... You're doing a whole lot of violating this roleplay theming here, where I'm having a real hard time putting myself, or a version of myself, into this avatar here. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what the strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. So he's trying to fucking kill me! As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. Nice. There's still nothing. Let it go! We're just jonesing for that fix. Disappointed, you go to turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome back. Look up. You look up from your computer out towards the night sky, and on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it. What the hell? Ah? Oh, great. Now I'm seeing things. Ah? Ah? What are you doing here? Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over my call. Blushing already. Ah, it's Casper. That's my... No! Sorry, I mean, that's a perfectly fine and reasonable name to have, for you to have. Kind of wish I called him a fucking ghost now. There's a nickname. To the snowball. Thoughts. Casper. Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. A really pretty one, a very cute one that is kind of sexy. I guess... Alright. A very cute ghost. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. Are you sure? Certain. So you'll admit you're cute, though? No. I'll admit that you're quite cute, though. Oh. Which you should know to be truthful, because as you know well, I cannot lie. Ah, am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. It's just real warm in here. A literal sauna. Mm-hmm. So hot tonight, yep. Are you trying to avoid my gaze right now? Stop hiding your face. I'm trying to look at you. There's no need to be shy anyway. You are cute. That is nothing to be shy about. Ah, nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim. Casper. Casper, then. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do? Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing? Sitting? Whatever you're doing there. I'm neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations, would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. What the hell? Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting today. Feel like I've been cheated out of some sort of very important information about you. Since when can you fly? Since always. Why do you act so surprised? You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait. Can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? No? I've cast a glamour. Silly me, of course. Obviously you've cast a glamour. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No, I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't going to see a mysterious man floating outside of my window. If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. Raven, of course. Not a good choice? You have a predictable side to you sometimes. But I do need to know. Yes? How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? He's been trying to fucking kill us! I think he's figured out where we live. He gets us on the way back from work. I never told you. I know everything about you, Sunshine. Well, obviously not everything, because we just had to deal... Unless those questions were the last questions that he didn't know anything about. So I assume you've come to claim it? My soul, that is? I had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. No? That's what I said. The purpose for my visit is... Well... I have something, not quite the date with death most people think of, yes. Something here, with me, hidden. Something to give to you, here. Flowers? You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you like, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Casper. Yes, mortal? Thank you. You know if you want them, you're going to have to open a window. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I'll promise to try and be good. Then please, do come in. Though I am greatly pleased by the invitation, maybe next time, little human. Change your mind, but you really will have to open it, at least a crack if you want these. Open the window a crack. There we go. You're quite the risk taker, aren't you? Are you telling me I should be scared? I'm simply making an observation. What fun would life be if we weren't taking at least a few risks? Here you go, Sunshine. Reach for the flowers. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. I'd say your hands are also very... nice. Who would have thought hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls, then? Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? No, you can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little reaper. And since when am I yours? 2 more days and your soul is mine, anyway. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper? Sunshine? Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. It reminds me of being able to drive. When I was in college on summer break and being at home It's dangerous out there. Be careful. Okay, Mom. I mean, I thought I was just going to fucking go hydroplaning around intersections, but since you told me to be careful, I'll consider it. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. All right, we completed day 5. New items added to gallery. You went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around home. Indeed, because we don't work anymore right now. We enjoy the last few days of our life. There's a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires or collapsing elevators or brakes cut on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. For some reason, it felt weirder than if something had. All right, Ringloth. We'll tell Ringloth a joke. What do you call a rabbit who wears a fur coat in the summer, you ask Ringloth. Ringloth doesn't reply, but you know she can't wait for the punchline. A hot cross bunny! The bunny doesn't laugh. That's probably because Ringloth is a rabbit. You're sure the joke was enjoyed. Have some agua. The buds in your little plants are going to be doing well. It's so healthy. Gonna grow up and strangle us. Let's eavesdrop again. You're sniffling coming from the hallway. The sound of someone sliding down to the floor. Be careful, Jimmy Firecracker. You gotta worry. Watch out. You mentioned someone is currently leaning against the doorway of their apartment. Something I have enjoyed from my mom's boyfriend is that he does that shit to her. Like, you see? You see how it is? You see how it is? I have been driving since I was 16 years old. Do you see how it is? He's just concerned about you. Yes, he is. You hear a fumbling, the sound of someone digging through their bag, searching for something. Then a sigh, a ringing, the sound of someone who desperately seeks another. And then finally a voice. Mom, are you there? Can you talk right now? A light and airy voice starts. No, I'm fine. No, I wasn't crying. I just wanted to talk for a bit, if that's okay. Another sniffle. Nothing happened, really. I'm just confused, and I lost my keys, but I'll worry about that in a minute. There's silence for a minute. You imagine their mother is currently fretting, trying to console their child despite not knowing what's wrong. Have you ever liked someone so much that it's made you terrified? I really like them, Mom. I've only known them for like a week, but it feels like it's been so much longer, and I'm scared. There's vulnerability in that voice, immense vulnerability. Their voice is like a plea to something they cannot see. Like a wish upon a star. I want to understand them. I want to make things work, but I'm scared I will make things worse. I'm scared that neither of us are what we expect of each other. The fear of not living up to expectations. The fear of misunderstandings. It's human emotions. I know, Mom. I know I should talk to them, but it's so much. It's like there's this weight, this secret between us, and I don't know how to bridge the gap. I think I heard them say something last night, something important, but they didn't open up completely. And now I'm torn between wanting to know and being afraid of what I might discover. An internal struggle, a deep desire. But Mom, I can't stay away. I've never believed in fate, but this is... I need some guidance. What do I do? Silence again. You imagine their mother speaking words of wisdom filled with kindness, love, and worry. Okay, I'll go talk to them tomorrow and make a decision. Thank you, Mom. I love you. The sound of the call ending reaches you even beyond the hallway, and then there's silence. You hope they find their keys. Maybe one day we'll interface with our neighbor across the hallway. One day. What's our book? Diary 2. Dear Diaries, today I found a huge bug. It was so cool. It had wings and legs but no arms. Or maybe they were all arms and it had no legs. I don't know. What I do know is that it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, something wicked cool happened at school. I was climbing this tree. We call it the tree, BT dubs, but I don't think that its actual name, but I don't know. I haven't asked. And I was really high up and I fell. I fell so far I thought I was going to die. And I got in so much trouble. Rough Mayo. Teachers kept saying I could have broken my leg or my back or something, and I was lucky I just got a scratch. What my teachers don't know is that I am totally indestructible. Nothing can kill me. Anyways, that's all that's been happening. I gotta go play now. Bye, Clovis. That's diary number 2, so that's... Like, diary number 1 was written when we were 8, so we are still 8, if not higher age. Alright. Do I have the stamina tonight to sit through 2 more days? The thing I'm thinking is that if I'm gonna go through 1 more day, then I'm just going to do the last day. I'm thinking... No. I'm thinking this will be a reasonable cliffhanger here. We've done our fiddly bits. I will also be interested to see whether this game can win another viewer poll on my Discord server to get the rest of A Date with Death. And you know what? If it's so popular, maybe I do buy the expansion content. We get more outfits. We get more decor. We can have another week with the Grim Reaper. I'm glad your kind of baby girl coded is still there.